Go to late night chat with JT and Leslie. Sorry, Julie.
No,
I
you
did it
did
again.
not just fuck that up.
I did it again.
Oh my
It's
god.
all right.
No.
Hey, episode 231, I think. But yeah, I got something to fix that for you. Don't worry.
Jesus Christ.
Sure, love is hard to find. I need you by my side, cause everything's alright when I hold you through the night. You caught me by surprise, was searching my whole life. Let's give it a try. I realize I don't want to, and I know that there's a lot to say. I'm grateful now, I'm not alone. I know you're busy every day. Need you.
Oh,
I'm
what's
not
going on,
Leslie.
Julie?
Anybody didn't fucking figure that out.
You
Jesus.
know what? That would have been cool if that was actually planned, but that wasn't planned. That was the best part about it. It made it
No,
so.
you're just dumb.
You know, we could probably put a clip show together of just how many times I've done that.
How many times you fucked up names?
Yeah, yeah, or even the better stuff, guys. Welcome back to an episode of Late Night Chat here, and we're welcoming back Julie that hasn't been on here for too long, man. She hasn't been on here for a while. All summer I haven't seen her.
I'm out
So
of
this is-
retirement, guys.
Yeah, she went into retirement like Nico did, and then we pulled her back in just like it always does.
Don't call it a comeback.
Yeah, you know, she's always doing something, man. She's always behind the scenes and all that stuff, just chilling out.
Starving,
doing this
guys.
stuff.
I've been fucking
She's
busy.
always in her. Yeah, she's a hard worker. She's got a lot of stuff to do,
Jesus.
but yeah,
Such a
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
chore to get that open.
I don't know why I messed that up, and I was looking at your name again. It just I don't know, man. I've been saying them too much with her, I guess. But yeah, that's why we need you back
Nico.
in the show. Yeah.
I know.
So guys, welcome back. It's a great episode we got here for you today. I just wanted to get a few what do you call it, promos out of the
Promos.
way for everybody, just to get this show on the road, because we came a little late, and that's my fault, or we can call it what we want to call it, but
Uh-huh.
yeah, it is what it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, JT, where are you? There we go. All right, so I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of back row intro for this one, like we do in
Some
good
music?
old fashioned. Yeah, I'm gonna put some music. So in good old fashioned, I'll
Get
give you
Spanish
guys
Flea
some.
up on here.
I got your Spanish fleet, yeah. So here we go, guys. I'll get a little promos going, and hopefully we can get some surprise people in here, but we'll see what happens. I just wanted to let you know that here we go. Now you guys hearing that over there? All right, guys. Late night collectors community. First of all, okay, they did a great episode of Comic Shop Talk today. It aired live at 7. I don't know live, but it would get late aired premiere at 7:00. Okay, and Chris, the host on that show, the co-host or whatever you want to call him, came in, called in all the way from Mexico. So, guys, this is dedication.
Oh, shit.
If he wasn't worried, because Nico does it all the time when he's away, then maybe that got him to do it, or he's not on the beach enough. But nice. Other than that, there's a lot more going on that site, so give it a check out. But Late Night Chat Network, guys, we got some big stuff this week. Okay, so we got on Thursday, August 17th, we got an all new Watching the Thrones. That's with Nico and me talking about episode. I don't even remember. It's one of them, but yeah, it should be interesting because it got mixed up in there. So, but next,
Okay.
And then guys, next, I'm just getting too excited for this one because guys, next Monday you're gonna have on August 21st. It's the last pre-record of the summer, which means summer's over, really, basically. But we're gonna have a great episode. One of Julie's pre-recorded shows that she was doing behind the scenes here on Late Night Chat. It's called The Hot Ones Special, created by Julie right here, Julie Mack, the host. She's great, because wait until you see this, okay? Oh, and it was hosted by Christine. Another great, if you guys might remember her from Kraken Packs. Yeah, she was hosting it against Lewis and Nico. So this should be interesting to watch, guys. So they were the ones. I don't know. I'd like to see it. This is what I like to see. But hopefully we can show you guys a little bit of thing that Julie put together here. Let me get rid of this stupid song. There we go, right at the end. Boom. Stupid song, as you can hear me. But yeah, it was a great. There's a great thing to that because we got a whole new show, guys. The end of the summer. It sucks. A different idea that these guys came up with, and actually, Julie did a lot of work. So I don't know if what's that.
I want to stress it wasn't our idea. We're copying somebody else. We're doing a parody. We're
Well,
not
you know
doing a
what?
parody.
There's
We're doing
you know
an
many of these
ode
videos.
to a show that already exists.
Yeah, I had to check it out because I never really seen it. So I checked it
Are
out.
you
on
fucking
the
serious?
weekend.
You never saw the show
Well,
before?
no, yeah, because I wasn't really into hot things, and I didn't know what they were doing, right?
It's about
So I
the
seen
celebrity interview, though.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I seen that part, and then afterwards, I seen the one with Wonder Woman and that kind of shit.
Huh.
Like I seen a few of
That
them,
one's
right?
new,
So
actually, but yeah.
yeah, I was just checking them out because I wanted to see it, what the whole spiel about it was, right? So yeah, look at him, this guy, he's got his spank bang
Oh, we
towel
may
in
as
the
well get
mouth.
him in here too.
Yeah,
What's going on?
He's been waiting
hell?
patiently backstage.
we've been invaded in the airlines.
I
But
know.
yeah, no, I did just check this shit out.
I skip the backstage. I don't even have to wait there. I just go.
I know,
go
eh?
right in.
What the fuck?
Right
VIP.
in.
Get the Latinos to wait.
Well, you
Sorry,
guys
what did
gotta open the door on the fence.
What did I interrupt here? What was going on?
I have no idea.
JC
I just said I was
talking
checking out-
about what Hot Ones is like as a entity.
I didn't really know. I had to check it. I knew that it was about tasting hot food and wings and stuff
You've
like
never
that, but I
seen
never
it
actually.
before.
I might have seen it through a little snippet, but I've never actually seen it.
Hi, guys.
So I watched that one with Gal Gadot.
Hey, bud.
What's up, Louis? And I did
Hold
the
on.
Spanish flea there for you on purpose. I'm too excited here right now. I don't know my facial expression might not show it as much, but I'm excited. I
calling-
got everybody
I'm
here.
calling in live from the couch.
Live from the beach on the couch.
Yeah.
COVID times.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
We did record one episode here.
Yep.
Good memory. Yeah,
I remember
that's
that.
right. Me and Jay had to sit 6 feet apart. That was fucking weird. Yeah, I remember that. That was fucking a weird one. Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, that's right.
But guys,
Tried
let
that
how
once.
about Julie? Why don't you take over on this? You guys
Should
can
I, like,
talk about a little bit how you're
Give
talking.
a better explanation of what Hot Ones is as a
Well,
show because
please.
Because I
Jason's
haven't-
never
I
fucking
haven't-
seen
Yeah.
it
Well,
before.
because that was terrible.
Brutal. So I'm
Right.
sure that anybody who's been on the internet is at least aware of what fucking Hot Ones is. But if you don't know what it is a show where the host, whose name is Sean Evans, he's an incredible journalist, incredible interviewer, very Nardwuar level fucking skills. Interviews celebrities of whatever kind, whoever's doing a press junket at that time, usually makes some kind of rotation through their studio. And he conducts this incredible interview with them while they eat increasingly spicier wings out of a gauntlet of 10 different really hot sauces, and it gets hotter as you go along. And the questions are very interesting. They're not the typical stuff that you would see in a standard press junket, so it actually is interesting to watch in addition to watching people suffer through a bunch of hot sauces. So we did I miss a meeting?
Yeah,
More or less.
Good.
You're out of here, bud.
We're voting you off the island, Rob. I'm so sorry. Anyway, so that's the gist of what Hot Ones is, and we had kind of had this plan to do it for. I feel like it's been in the works for at least a year. Like,
Yeah.
Lewis
Yeah.
has had the sauce more recently than that, but I feel like we had
Rotting
had
up.
that idea for like a year.
It's rotting
Yeah.
underneath my bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Lewis,
I don't even want to know why.
got the hot sauces for his birthday not that long ago, and or Christmas. I can't remember.
I don't remember. I'm actually really trying to remember.
I'm fairly certain it was a birthday. It's in the I saved the video in case I wanted to, because you sent it to us when you got it and you were like, oh my god, I'm so fucked. I have that video saved because I was going to splice it into a behind the scenes thing. Yeah, I got a whole like slew of fucking footage
Oh,
of behind the scenes shit that I'm going to compile. Didn't make the cut for the full video, but
we've talked about this. Like as the time goes on, you guys might see a director's cut of Julie's Hot One special at some point.
It's 4 hours long.
she's gonna keep tinkering it with it like George Lucas. You know what I mean? Like she's gonna keep going in and fucking adding things. You know, people in the background.
Yeah, it was more extensive than I expected it to be on the first cut. Like I really didn't think it was going to be as long as it was.
The Schneider's cut.
Yeah, it's I just couldn't let go of like so much of the footage. It was just so fucking funny. And
it was a ton of fun. It was a ton of fun.
Yeah,
it was really fun.
We missed 2 hot sauce. What are you talking about?
You know, actually, Lewis brought this up after the fact, actually, while we were together. He actually did remember that while we were together. But he had said, wasn't there some sauces that Rob had for us? So I'll have to grab those off of you, Rob, and we'll have to do it on air for some other episode or something.
We'll do an ode to Truth or Dab.
We'll do those two.
The other episode or the other show.
Final dab and the bomb one.
Yeah, like the top 3.
Yeah. They do those ones where it's just 3 really hot sauce, like the hottest. That's true. Okay, so we'll have to grab that from you, Rob. We'll have to do it for sure at some point. And you know, speaking of Rob, shout out to him and you guys here, Lewis and Jay here on the your trivia show there last week.
Oh, that was a disaster.
What are you talking about, man? Me and Lewis are equal. Okay,
bro, he had no fucking tiebreaker. We sat there for like 25 minutes.
I was dying about that. Remember we asked him before the show, hey, you got a tiebreaker? Yeah,
he did. At the start, he said he did. And then when we actually needed one, he's like, no, I don't have one. Oh, thanks.
Oh my God.
It wouldn't be our channel if some shit like that didn't go down.
Basically, yeah.
Usually at the beginning or the end.
But here, Julie, sorry to interrupt, but finish what you were saying about this, because it was a ton of fun. This thing,
it was. We got all the kinks worked out. Some shit went down behind the scenes, but it all worked out okay. So the edits are fine. Everything is fine.
Everything was good.
Everything was good. So given all the behind the scenes shit that was going on, I was also sweating, although I didn't participate in the actual show, but everything went smoothly.
You did everything else though. Like, come on. Yeah. And also, by the way, guys,
I'm talking about like the fucking equipment just completely fucking me over. So I'm just like, okay, it's fine.
Julie was running around like I do at the fucking get together episodes when we do those ones. Like, never mind.
You filmed that for clips.
No. We should have been filming the person filming. You're right. We should have been on our phones doing that. You're
shit,
right.
like there's me running back and forth from the feed, the audio feed video. Yeah. But it's mostly just from that one side of the room, right? Like it's just from behind your chair facing where I was standing most of the time.
I did want to mention the fact, I know there was that sneaky cam on. I did want to mention the fact though, guys, another thing that didn't make the fucking cutting room floor is Julie didn't participate in the Hot Ones challenge and then just sat down and smashed all the fucking wigs.
Yeah. Like, we were shooting the shit.
Yeah. And then she just does the challenge, like
on her own.
Like, yeah.
And she's like, I'm not gonna have the hottest one, and that was like her 4th one. So it's like, what?
See,
that one that's in like every pack.
I could technically do my own episode with another person.
Yeah,
I could host.
There you go. Maybe you should, because you fucking killed it. I think you did way better than any of us.
I can imagine how fucking red my face must have been though, because it was hot. Like. It was a hot day and like I was just like stressed and sweating from like the equipment shit.
How was the following morning, guys?
Oh, I had the burning ring of fire.
I didn't make it until the morning. What are you talking about? Like,
I did.
Middle of the night.
I did. I made it to the next day, but burning ring of fire for sure.
3 a.m. I was like,
cool. Fuck. That's crazy.
I have texted the group chat to be like, how's everybody doing? Like.
I have the whole bottom of my fridge dedicated to those goddamn hot sauces now.
Well, good. Well, we'll have to do another episode soon before they go bad.
Just straight on the tongue. Just like no chicken wings.
Yeah. Yep.
The chicken wings make you have to swallow, though, bro. That's
Faran, are you telling Nico to fucking stop appearing on the show?
I know.
Yeah, you love Nico. Shut the fuck up.
And also, I haven't fucking actually been on here even once a month throughout the summer, so I don't know what you're saying.
True. Also
okay.
true. Is this taped? No, it's not taped.
Yes, it is taped.
No,
Hi, Farhan. It's taped.
This one's live. We're here. Yep.
This was filmed last week. Hi, Farhan.
Can you imagine? I just preemptively.
You're just so predictable. We know you're
Farhan.
here.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Preemptively insult him. Yeah.
Yeah,
Then he
I've only
thinks
had
it's
one
live.
coffee. Tell him I only had one coffee. If you're asking, that's coming up next too.
Yeah.
Oh, so JT's gonna need to shit in the middle of the show today.
Great.
Yeah,
But I
awesome.
didn't do it beforehand, so
It's funny. Speaking of Chris, you mentioned him earlier being on Comic Shop Talk, calling in from live from Cancun, Mexico. He literally said that during the recording too. He's like, "Hey, if anything happens during the recording, I might have to run off and fucking run to the washroom." I'm just like, "Yeah, it's Mexico, you know, it's it can happen,
Mexican
right?"
shits?
You're
Yeah.
rolling the dice, brother.
The Mexican shits.
He just kind of gave me the heads up. I might have to run off during the recording at some point.
it's that buffet food. Yeah.
No ice. That's the trick. No ice.
Yeah. No, it was good.
So
Okay,
I've
guys.
got,
Without further ado, come on. I'm getting.
like,
getting
you
antsy.
know,
I'm
enough
getting antsy over here, I think
foreplay,
so.
right? I got the promo to show.
Let's see this shit.
So I wanted to throw it into the fucking brand thing in the video so that it would just play the video and we would be backstage, but it's too big, so it won't let me. So I have to put it into presenter.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I missed the joke. I didn't.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't
Okay,
worry
all right.
We'll
So
be moved
like,
off the screen probably then, but that's fine. Yeah.
no, it's gonna stick us over on the side. But if we all mute our mics,
We'll be on one side.
You know what I mean?
I'll mute it. Yep.
Okay, all
about it.
right.
I'll do mine.
Okay.
Me too.
Oh, my computer's gonna shit itself. Here we go. There goes Laura.
What's up?
So, Laura.
I didn't even hear your answer.
My answer was I try to say goodbye and I choke. Try to walk away and I stumble. So
I want to wipe my eyes so bad right now. It's clear, but I will
Be careful.
Let's do it, man. I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's fucking go. Do it. Eating.
I'm sweating. I'm sweating right now.
We might have. Right? Yeah.
And I'm already preparing for myself to die.
Pico
Pico
Rico.
Rico.
Machu Picchu.
The fuck you got against Machu Picchu?
Well, that's a creeper, actually. That's
Yeah.
actually, that's a bit of a
Yeah.
creeper. Goes down really easily, and then there's a little tingliness going on right now.
The near. Yeah, you're right. It's a little bit of a creeper.
It's a bit of a creeper. It's a bit of a creeper. Ooh. Okay. Yeah.
Ooh.
This one saw it. That's creeping already.
Mm.
This kind of reminds me of that blueberry. Oh, ooh, that's hot.
Oh. Oh wow.
It's a scorcher. Yeah, that just jumped up a little bit there.
Like, my mouth is so watery. It's like creeping. It's like creeping up on my tongue.
My ears are
What?
tearing up right now. By the way, my ears.
Your ears are crying.
My ears are fucking dripping right now.
Oh yeah.
My eyes are fucking crying right now.
Okay.
Don't do that.
Smoking head.
Oh, don't blow your nose.
No.
I just like that you have one tear.
Right here in
Yeah.
my
Well, I can bring up
theater
Taylor
days.
Swift because we had a whole
It's for the-
conversation.
it's for the Patreon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome. The dramatic music was everything. That was fucking
Oh.
awesome.
You like that, huh?
Oh, I loved it.
Now, can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Nico texted me at 6:53 today and was like, just heads up, like Lewis and I are gonna jump on during the promo. And I was like, oh my fucking God, I never did the promo. I threw it together in an hour today.
Oh, did you?
I totally fucking forgot.
Oh my god! It's a good thing I told you about it. Then that was actually it's pretty good.
My
That guy,
backup
I gotta
plan
say,
was like,
yeah.
I'll just play the intro video that I fucking
Right.
squashed out before, right? But then I was
Yeah.
like, fuck, I don't want to play the fucking first 4 minutes of it and give it
Oh.
away, right?
That was
Sorry to
great. I
Sorry
like
to
that.
put you to work, but that was
Oh,
really
that
good
was-
for an hour's
Dude,
worth of work.
ADHD
That was awesome.
superpowers, bro. That I was just like hyper focused. Let's fucking go.
I,
Holy
honestly, though,
shit.
it was so much fun, guys, and I hope everybody tunes in. It's going to air next Monday, and it should probably be at like 8 p.m. I'm going to try to be live in the chat for that one
Same,
because I
same.
want to see,
Yeah, I probably
you know,
will
if
too.
anybody does want to comment or whatever. I want people to come check it out live. It's only like 38 minutes or 40 minutes, Julie.
It's
I
40
think
minutes.
40 minutes. So it's like it's
Roughly.
not.
Great.
Yeah, it's
Was
not
that,
like
you
a
guys
super.
dying? You died at the probably. It took 40
you have
minutes
to-
and that was it.
You have to watch. You have to watch.
I
and
know. I want to
see.
see.
Yeah.
I'd like to see how many things you go through. That's what I'd like to see.
Did you
Yeah,
like how I hid where we were in the rank of wings during the promo so that nobody
Yeah.
knew which ones were which?
You spliced it. Like,
Yeah.
it was really good.
And I was like,
really
yeah,
good.
I don't want
loved it.
everybody to know where these are coming from. I don't want you to jump around to find out which ones are so fucking
Yeah.
dramatic. But yeah.
Yeah, so I hope people check it out there because Julie put a lot of work into it. It was a lot of fun. You
Yeah,
also
she
get to
did.
see Christine. Yeah, clap. I can't clap here. I'm holding the phone, but yes.
Just put it on your lap and just
Pat
clap.
myself on the
Awkward.
back.
There
You
we
know.
Oh, jeez. Oh, are you wearing pants?
See, look
Are
at
you
that.
wearing pants?
No.
I saw a knee.
I know.
Like Nico. Okay.
No, wear shorts. Come on.
Nico's
Nico
butt
likes
naked
his
with a
short shorts.
Oh my lord.
They're my short shorts. I'm at home, okay?
Your short shorts. Oh boy.
No, but in all seriousness, it was so much fun, and Julie put a lot of work in it. Thank you for putting it together, and Christine, you're going to see her as the host on there too. It's been a
Yes.
while since you've seen her. She might be coming on the following week after it airs before we kick off into our regular schedule again. We'll see if we can make that happen, but yeah, that's it's going to be a lot of fun. So I hope everyone checks it out. And shout out to Christina, of course, Lewis's wife, who provided us with the sauces and also was the continuity coordinator behind the scenes there for us during the filming that.
Yes, she was the
Thank-
continuity supervisor.
That's
Thank you for including her. That was fucking.
Or set.
hilarious.
I almost said set supervisor, but I thought it was just kind of a funny little nod that she made sure that continuity was so fucking
Continuity.
tight during the actual filming. So yeah.
No, it was.
Continuity.
Yeah,
Don't
it's
worry
like
about it,
so.
Explain the word.
Yeah.
I don't know. Thanks, guys. Leave me out of the
Continuity and
discussion.
making sure that like stuff was the same shot to shot. So like if one of the sauces
plates
was
and
moved
stuff.
in between shots or something,
Yeah,
then we would go back to 0 and make sure that sauce was where it was supposed to be if we had to like do over a take or something.
Overtake, yeah.
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 I got you.
Which we had to a couple of times because my camera cards only run for so long. So like
Yeah.
in total, like, do you remember how long it took us to film start to finish?
Well, you
I
guys
was gonna
came
ask you
over and there was daylight.
Yeah, it was dark. It was
You guys
fucking
left and it was
after
nighttime.
midnight. Yeah.
Yeah, I would probably
Good
say
5 hours?
set up and everything maybe 4 or 5
Yeah, maybe
hours,
with like
yeah.
from start to finish, like actual setup to actual like when everybody left, it was like that long. But like
it was all hands on deck though. I mean, you had Lewis cooking
Yeah.
wings in the kitchen, putting the sauce
I'm making
on.
I'm
and
making the
Christina was
wings. You
helping
guys are
out.
just
You got
showing
that.
up, and I'm just
These-
like, yeah.
I do
You
have
were recording
fucking,
all that, right?
I wonder if I have like a bunch of those videos. I just don't know if I have them ready right this sec.
It's all good. You got a lot of stuff to put out.
They're
there.
on
Yeah.
whatever. I'll put together a behind the scenes thing.
BTS. Yeah. They- you know,
because
you
I
can
filmed a
al-
bunch of shit with my phone. I know that Christina did too. I probably just tap into her and get her fucking cell phone videos too. Yeah,
I'm
and
sure
I'll-
she's got. I'll ask her.
yeah.
Probably pass
Yeah,
on the
But
And,
honestly,
yeah.
like I can't wait for you guys to see it. I've seen it basically for the most part, except for some like there's some rough edges on it that Julie had to kind of do some sort of add additions to it. But I've seen it for the most part. I can't wait for other people to see it. I think Julie did such a great job. Like she did everything in terms of putting all the footage together. And honestly, Julie, you did a great job putting everything together for this
Thank
one.
you.
It's honestly
Yes,
easily
thank you for doing so much work.
yeah, it's easily the best produced thing on the channel, like hands down. that we
I know,
have on this
I know.
channel.
Yeah,
It's
I know.
easily and
Sean Evans, please don't sue us. I swear to God, it's just a fucking parody. Okay.
Yeah.
First we
yeah.
feast. Don't come for me, all right?
Gotta put like a big
Yeah.
disclaimer, like at
I
the
did.
start,
I
like,
put it in the
yeah.
credits. I was like, we're not gonna make any money on it. Please don't sue us.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So it was just it was a hell of a lot of fun, and
But
yeah,
there's
I
a
can't
lot
wait.
of videos that go like that, so I don't think it'll be. I think it'll be.
There
alright.
is. There
Yeah,
is. I
I'm
checked
sure
it
that
out.
people
Yeah.
like film themselves doing the Hot Ones challenge and shit. I'm sure that it exists. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
I've seen it before for sure. But
Yeah.
you know,
But when I
if
seen
anything,
Wonder Woman, I figured it was the real one.
You can't say Gal Gadot, bro. What's your problem?
Whatever.
Wonder
I just
Woman.
think Wonder Woman is cool, man. Like that. Gal
that
Gadot's
was
just weird,
really
I mean.
insightful. Thank you so much. You know what? I thought she had already done an episode.
I
When
know.
she had
yeah,
I thought, I don't know why. It feels like a Mandela effect that I was sure that I'd already seen one with her on
Maybe I
it.
watched an old one. I don't know.
same.
No,
it's
it
a new
was
one.
this week. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. No, you're right. I thought that she had done one already before too. You're right. I'm
Yeah.
surprised she had it, honestly. But
Yeah.
yeah, because they've had a lot of cool people on here. It's so like we kind of have the same setup. Me and Lewis just basically answer more basic questions about our interests and stuff like that, and a couple of curveballs in there about some serious questions. I think we're throwing our way too. So
Mhm.
it was good. It was a good time. I really
Wasn't it like a chat? Was it a challenge?
No, it was just
Was
shooting
it
the
hard?
shit, and we were just like
Oh,
conversing.
like questions, like kind of like we had a challenge. I was gonna say who turned out smarter, you or Lewis.
no,
No,
No.
it wasn't like a trivia thing. It
yeah, it
was
wasn't
like
a trivia night.
it was like
Oh.
they had to answer. What was your favorite, this or that, like an explanation of something. Like it was.
Do you really like JT? And we're just like, of course not.
That's the edited part, eh?
Yeah.
For the Patreon.
The Patreon.
Yeah, that's for the OnlyFans.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
So, yeah,
that's amazing, man.
that's basically why we just wanted to jump on quick, is just to kind of check out the promo that you put together an hour before the show, Julie. It was
Honestly,
nowhere.
Jesus Christ.
You know, me and Lewis were like, you know what?
Yikes.
Let's go
Fuck.
on. Let's thank Julie. We're thinking it's gonna be something nice. You know, we should go on and thank Julie for all the work that she put into this. Little did I know she doesn't even have the promo right.
Nothing's ready.
ADHD superpower, dude.
Dude, that's
Jesus.
really a little
1
late. She had to
hour.
go eat dinner, man. Fuck, she had to finish the dinner before.
I was
coming on
eating
the
spaghetti
show.
at the beginning. I was gonna save it for the show. I thought it would be really funny when you guys got here to me eat spaghetti.
Always
we've done it
When I was
spaghetti.
before.
starving, I was like, nah, I'm fucking finishing it. Forget it.
Oh,
Spaghetti's
man.
are food. Didn't you do that before, or did
Yes.
Nico do that?
I
Someone
did that.
brought out. You
I
did it.
did
You
that
did
to
it.
you.
And didn't you do it as well, Julie? You did it
Probably.
too, no?
She did
like a
because
running
I
joke.
did it. She came on the same episode and also was eating spaghetti because she was talking about eating spaghetti.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spaghetti's the show's food, man.
Spaghetti.
It's
spaghetti.
just so funny. Like it's just off screen and then it's just me with
I
the
brought
noodles,
soup.
like-
I think I brought soup one time. I don't remember.
You brought something. I remember.
Yeah,
Today
right.
I
I
made,
pulled it
like,
off
a
to the side. I was
watermelon,
like,
I
oh, my
got
ramen
fucking
soup.
Snacks.
It was
I got
noodles.
Stuff all
Yeah,
over my
noodles.
desk.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah.
gosh.
So fuck. I guess we'll let you get to it though, because Jay, I know that you're dying to talk to Julie. I know you've been whining about missing her all these months
What?
without
Oh,
being on the
shut
show.
up.
She has.
Yeah,
he
bro.
has. He
And then I
has.
fuck up her
Look,
name in the beginning.
He's blushing. Yeah, you
Call
call
me
her
Leslie
Leslie.
at the start
you
of the
fucking
show. He doesn't even
moron.
remember who I am.
He's like, I don't even know what to talk about with Julie, bro. I don't know what's gonna go on in the show. I haven't talked to her for so long. Blah, blah, blah.
So it's so
I've
weird,
known
bro.
her for months, but I don't know what to talk about. Yeah, what else is new?
Yeah. What?
Idiot.
Exactly.
Huh?
So
He's
yeah,
really high.
guys,
Look at him.
guys, next Monday, again, I think it's going to air at 8 p.m. and it's only like a 40-minute video. Make sure to tune in live for that. We're going to put out the I'll probably have to get that promo from you, Julie. We'll put it out on the Instagram for you guys to check out as well. So, yeah, make sure to check it out. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm going to be up in the chat for that one.
I'll be around too.
Yeah, shout out to Julie for all the great work that you did in putting
Yes,
this together.
thanks,
Out of
Julie.
everybody's
Thank you.
pre-record, she put in the most work. I'll tell you that right now. I know that we all put in work to do these pre-records throughout the summer, but Julie honestly really did put in the most work, and it shows. It's a great
It
episode.
was awesome.
So,
Awesome.
yeah.
Awesome.
It was a lot of fun too. I kind of look forward to doing more shit like that because it is a lot of fun for me to put together. So
Yeah.
I'm
You know,
down. I mean, I'm down.
Yeah.
Whoever wants to go up for the next challenge, just let me know.
Yeah, well, like I said, we'll have to get that sauce from Rob there, and if Lewis is willing to bust out the last dab there or something again, we can definitely get that going, because
Yeah.
it was a hell of a lot of fun. If we have any takers out there
Yeah.
that see the video and want to join in, let us know too, right? Maybe, or like Julie said, if you want to throw down the gauntlet once again because you didn't get that on air. You
I'll
fucking
do
killed
it.
it.
I'll do it. I
Yeah.
just don't like being on camera at all. But like somebody else might have to fucking edit my episode. I don't know if I can stare at my own head for like 4 hours.
Right.
But
No,
anyway.
it was fun. And so thank you to everybody again involved in it. And we should definitely do more things like that because those are always the funnest things, honestly, that we've done on,
It was
on
awesome
the show.
having having you guys come over and fucking make it all chaotic. You know
Just
what I mean?
destroying Lewis's
Yeah,
Just
kitchen,
destroing my
his
Yeah.
fucking
house,
home.
his
I was about
bathroom.
All
to
this
say,
shit on the
Lewis,
counters. You know,
Lewis is like,
toilet.
Lewis is like, yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Now get the fuck out of my house.
Yeah. It's like it's fucking midnight, for Christ's sake.
Get the fuck out. Your Uber's outside. Get the fuck out.
Get out. Yeah.
Lewis
He
is like,
has
I gotta
a
work
date
tomorrow,
with the
bro.
throne.
I call
Yeah.
dibbles.
Ooh. Anyways.
Oop.
All right, gotta go.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
Have a good rest of the show. Thanks again.
Later,
All right,
taters.
We'll be
See
watching.
you next. See you next Monday. Bye.
We'll be watching.
All right. Later, guys. Oh my gosh.
Oh
That's
boy.
hilarious.
Yeah, so
Um,
that's pretty funny that I fucking
Yeah.
totally
that-
forgot.
That was you had a lot of work there too, anyways. Even before that putting it together was the easy part, probably right there. Right? The quick
That like
part.
I knew
Yeah.
I knew all the parts that I needed. I just had to jump around and find them in the actual file. I'm just sending this to Nico 1 second, the promo
Yeah.
for the thing before we forget. Because I will. Because
Mhm.
that's my other ADHD superpower is I fucking forget everything. It's not a superpower.
Sure.
It just sucks.
Join the club. Sometimes it's a superpower.
It's not though.
Depends what you forget though. That's the thing. If you could
There-
forget everything, it's pretty easy. It's pretty good. But if you can't, then you're fucked. So
So yeah, that's the gist of the Hot Ones record. It no joke, like start to finish with filming because I had so many fuck ups with not fuck ups, just like like shit was just going wrong. Like it's just I kind
can
of predicted
imagine.
that, though. It's just like shit. I prepared mostly for like what if this thing fucks up, I got this. If I like I had a backup plan for most shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had like a breakdown in filming for about half an hour. But I think start to finish, it probably took us 3 hours, like wing 1 to wing 10.
Wow.
I
That's
think
a long time. Because I was gonna say, wouldn't it have to cool down in between wings? I always thought
They were
that, like-
fucking cold when we started.
No, not the wings cooling down. I'm saying the
Oh.
sauces in your mouth. Like they'd have to dissipate a little bit before you put the next one in. Because then you're in, like,
No.
full
Because
effect,
no, we
right?
didn't really. We had a half-hour break after like the second or third wing because one of my cameras just fucking shit itself. And I was just like,
wasn't Lewis or
wasn't predicting that one, but everybody's got a phone, so that's we had a backup
comes
plan
in
there.
handy.
But exactly. Luckily, Nico brought the mics last minute. Luckily, I was thinking of that I was like, I should try out these lapels. Like, oh, I don't have them on my fucking desk anymore.
What he
They're
forgot
behind me
them.
somewhere.
He
Those lapel
brought
mics.
the regular mics.
Yeah, the lapel mics that pin onto the shirt. I was like, let me try this out ahead. And they didn't sound too bad. They're not the best mics ever. Certainly not of like the quality that you would hear with these, right? Like it's not
Yeah.
the same. But I kind of wanted that element of that nobody has to like that the mic isn't the main character in the fucking shot. But at the same time, like that's kind of what we do already. Like
We always trying to
we
get
have-
our audio
we
good.
have a podcast that's on YouTube, but like, it's part of our set. Like people don't, I guess you ignore it, but the behind the scenes on the shows, yeah.
Yeah.
Backup
But you know
plans
what?
thought out.
Nico thinks of everything too. I mean, he
Like,
does
dude,
when it comes to this stuff.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, the day before, the day of, I guess, yeah, the day of, I was like, let me try out these lapels and make sure that they actually work well. And it did, and it was just like, okay, the audio quality is not fucking awesome, but I was like, there's a little bit I can probably do in post-production wise to maybe fix some
Yeah.
stuff. But then the problem became that the so the mics that I have, it's like you have 2 mics paired to 1 receiver,
Mhm.
and you can only feed 1 receiver into a what the fuck is it called? You can only feed in like a computer or a phone or whatever. It'll only take one receiver at a time on like the audio card, like the sound card, unless you have a virtual or like unless you have an interface, like an additional thing, which you guys have for the mics and stuff. You have an interface, like a mixer and an interface, so you can receive multiple audio signals.
Yeah, so you can have every channel coming in.
Yeah, so my computer is not built with multiple interfaces, or my phone or any of these things. You can only have one audio input signal.
Yeah.
And I needed two. So I was like, okay, well then we may as well just fuck the lapel mics and bring these, right?
Yeah.
So thankfully, like obviously we went to Lewis's house. Lewis already had his own mic there, and then Nico brought the extra 2 mics from his set with his mixer and his laptop. Nico saved my fucking ass as far as audio was concerned.
Well, even with the lapels, if you brought just a mixer, it would work with the lapels. It would have, because you would have had the double.
The
You would have
inputs
had
that
more
they
than
have
audio
are like
ports.
they're like this though. They're like the fucking phone cord. They're not, but like
they're not like
for us
optical
to
cord or
go
whatever?
that way, and just do the sound setup through a mixer, why sacrifice the quality entirely just for the sake of optics with the lapels? So I was like, we may as well just use the regular mics, and then it won't be as difficult for me in post. So thank God that was it was a group effort. I'd like hands down, everyone had a huge part in making that a success. So the mics were thank God we had a backup plan for that. My camera shit itself in the middle of filming. My actual camera.
Your actual.
I haven't turned it on since then because I'm too afraid to know if it's dead. Because it just fucking shit itself. I think it just
Wouldn't it be a
overheated.
battery?
There was a battery, like the battery died. What's up, goat?
What's up, bro?
The battery died in the middle of filming, and I swapped batteries, and then it just had an error, and it wouldn't come back on. And I was like, okay, fuck. So I offloaded the memory card, put all the footage on the computer, because I was like, if it's fucking, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I didn't want the footage to get corrupted, so I made copies of the footage right away. And I was like, okay, maybe it's overheating. Let's give it a break. Gave it 15 minutes, still wouldn't come back on. I was like, okay, fuck this. We're not going to fuck around and wait for this to come back. So then I just set up my phone, which, pretty much the same quality.
Yeah.
The cameras, the 2 cameras that I had, the one facing Lewis and the one facing Nico, are actually, these shitty little cameras that I used to have one of them actually. These little Nikon D51 and D5200s, like it's a crop sensor series. This is all nerd shit anyway, but it's a camera that I used to have that I was like, okay, this is like a beginner camera, and like it's not a full frame sense. It's not like a professional camera. The fucking footage I got out of those 2 is way better than the footage that came out of my professional camera. Like my video output from that was not as good as those other ones. Like the sensor's better on those 2. So anyway, we've got these 2 cameras that are good for that anyway, because I'm not going to use them for anything else. So yeah, we ended up, those were good. I had a tripod that was just like, may as well have been built by fucking Dr. Frankenstein with duct tape and goddamn glue, and it kept falling apart. And we had to rig it up with elastics and duct tape by the end of recording. Oh, I don't know if I'm frozen or if it's you. Somebody in the comments tell me if it's me. Anyway, I'll just keep talking. I'm logged in as a fucking admin anyway. We're just chatting about the Hot Ones special. Re-recorded, dropping next Monday. Make sure to check it out. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, go. You'll just have to see the promo is a little bit farther back at the beginning of the episode here, but it'll be up on the Instagram afterwards. It's JT. All right, he's gone. Okay. Neeks. Okay. Anyway, so the camera died in the middle of filming. We fixed that. The tripod for Nico's camera kept falling apart. We had to rig it up with elastics and duct tape and strings, and it was like a puppet, and it was like a miracle that we were able to finish shooting with that one. What else happened? Oh, the backdrop. I had the whole set idea to copy the formatting as best as possible, but the backdrop thing that I have for behind the set was not wide enough to cover all 3 angles. So we ended up just foregoing that, which I think it actually looks nicer because Lewis's house is super nice. So we had a really nice sort of scenery behind them, like visually interesting, and so that worked out fine. And yeah, I didn't miss a beat with any of the footage or anything. I didn't lose any footage, so like thankfully everything went smoothly after that. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I was super frustrated when that was discovered with the backdrop. Why? You really wanted it to be like on black? He's just mad because I told him they couldn't wear black shirts. And he really wanted to wear black, so you couldn't tell he was sweating so much. She yelled at who? I don't know what we're talking about. I yelled at you about the backdrop? I don't remember. She was gonna beat you up, bro. I don't know what we're talking about anymore. Somebody enlighten me. Anyway, the backdrop didn't work out. But it's okay. It's not a waste. I still use it occasionally for the backdrop of my setup here. I didn't give a shit today. I just can't be bothered. All of my stuff is behind me on the floor still from the shoot. Yeah, the backdrop. It's okay though, dude. Like, I thought... I'm not mad about it. Exactly. You gotta trust the process, bro. I don't always trust the process, but I know that we can fix everything in post. That's like a motto of mine. Oh, look who decided to come back, huh? What the fuck happened?
I don't know. I was listening to it and you were talking about shit breaking down and crashing, and then all of a sudden, bang, I hear the pop in my ear and everything just restarted.
Yeah, I'm just, disaster prone with technology, I guess. I was upset about I was at first, but then I was, but it worked out fine. Once I was like, all right, let's, look through the viewfinder of each, and it actually looks good. It's not, it was more weird to have half the backdrop in both of the angled shots. So yeah, no, it worked out good. I'm very pleased with the way that it's come along so far, and I gotta be honest, I still got some finishing touches to put on it. But it's all just polishing shit at this point. And it'll be ready by Monday because I'm not gonna forget. I'm gonna fucking put this one in my calendar. Fuck.
It's all right. You got time. Don't. Yeah, you can wait till last minute.
Boy.
But yeah, it's all good.
They're just roasting you today, bro.
Well, hey, let them. You know what? It's part of the gig.
A week. I do got a week.
All right.
Yep.
But no, that's it is crazy because I've seen what it is just to see the behind the scenes shit. I've seen it firsthand. I'm going to bring my nephew to stuff like that, so it's crazy, and I wonder. I can imagine and the stuff you go through afterwards just to put everything together, right? Like the cutting and pasting everything with the audio and fucking lining everything up and matching everything. And
you know what though? Let's
fucking,
pray to God that it doesn't crash my computer right now. But I'm gonna show you my timeline, my project timeline. It's so crazy to fucking look at, like where all the footage is laid in my program where I put it together.
It's gonna take up it takes up your whole screen probably.
It's not that it takes up my whole screen. It's just like it's crazy visually to look at how everything is cut and pasted together, like you're saying. Is that a joint in JT's beard?
No, he's laughing because he hasn't seen it this long. I haven't seen him in a while, right?
Goat, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen him, so I've been growing my beard because of this fucking nasty scar on the top of my head. I've been trying.
What the fuck did you do? What is that?
Oh man, I mean, I can retell the story, but yeah, I basically, yeah, I was at work and I sat down. I was taking a morning shit. To be honest with you,
every fucking story.
Well, okay, what else am I going to be doing in the bathroom?
Okay,
I mean, but yeah, so on the road again. No, yeah. So what? I just ended up. My scanner fell out. I went down to get it, and there was that A-frame where they put the books on, the monthly books, and I came up and I hit it, and it doesn't move. That thing's solid.
Yeah.
Right. even with my head, man, with this big head, it just took a scrape right out, and I can't even get any color to it. I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen, if it's gonna one day be just darker than the rest. But
That's where they stitched them together, guys.
no, and I actually look like a dickhead now because that's like the penis hole. If
That's
you think about it,
true. You do.
yeah, man. That's what I told my nephews this weekend, and they started laughing their hell out. Like when they were just dying when I told them that I look like a dickhead.
Mm-hmm.
Now I actually can live up to my name, and then I had to explain to my nephew that my name means penis,
It does.
and he didn't believe me. But I told him to ask his Siri or whatever,
Anybody that didn't
and
know, John
and
Thomas.
it did. It said, and he couldn't believe it. He's it was something new to him. So
Mm-hmm.
I said I've always been born to be a dickhead. But yeah, I know I would I would love to do something like that, Neeks. But I mean, it's all up to the director over here because I wouldn't be able to do that.
I got all the
All I'm
equipment.
good
bro.
at, all I'm good at is the talking.
Sometimes not
And
even that.
sometimes I was gonna say, sometimes not even that, right? I'm trying to wait for something to come out improper today.
Here
Save it
is
for another scrapbook.
my project. Oh, all of my media is offline. Oh, right, because I fucking.
But yeah,
Well,
Well-
okay. Well, here it doesn't matter. I'll show you.
you must have you must have projects going like crazy.
All of my footage is offline
Yeah,
because
right, you look like a
it's on
dickhead.
my fucking. Oh, I can't English.
I was so
um,
nervous. I even cleaned my whole fucking room, man. I even got it cleaned and everything, man. I was so nervous when you come
This?
to you on the show. No, yeah, I don't know. I was just like, I haven't seen you all summer, right? So it was like, fuck, man, this is gonna be crazy. I got so much I want to say and can't say because we're here and not here. You know what I mean?
See that?
If that makes any sense to anybody. Holy fuck.
So all of this red stuff is footage, but I don't have it right now.
Like
because
all
it's-
those like lines.
Yeah, that's all video, but I don't. It's the media is all offline because it's on my hard drive, which I had to unplug to use the mic today. So
Yeah, I hear you.
all of the red is footage, so you can see, a
Nice,
little
guys.
bit better. This is everything, all of the footage, all the effects, everything. That's pretty much all there, right? And then the audio stuff is all down here, but again, a bunch of it is offline because of
It's just too much.
all the fucking source material is on my hard drive. But yeah, all in all, at this point, it is an hour. Sorry, an hour. It's 38 and a half minutes at this point. So
This is of what you're putting together for the week.
yes, for next Monday, it's about 40 minutes long.
Yeah, eh?
That's, yeah.
So you would have thought they'd last a little longer, eh?
They
thought.
would have thought, what? You already looked like a dick.
These guys.
Oh, got him. I would watch that JT driving around. I don't know what you're talking about here, buddy.
I don't drive high, man.
Jesus, what are you talking about?
You crazy?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, JT was like, doesn't understand how suction cups work. Suction cup mounts for fucking GoPros.
Yeah, because I just bought the fucking car.
Don't do
I
anything
went
into
from the
frame
ship
of my
car to that
car,
one.
bro. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about right now? Yeah, we're
No,
gonna
but
physically modify
about
your
it.
car to accommodate a fucking show that we make on YouTube that nobody's gonna watch. Like, he's driving
man.
people's heads. He can be a guest here and there in his car. I think you should just pick up hitchhikers and start conversations. Yeah,
Oh,
no, I'm not. I have. Actually, I got one here. Hold on a sec.
I honestly, I'm gonna come down to Goats area and come pick him up one day and fucking say, hey. But nobody will know it's really a goat. I'll just, introduce him as, Dick.
Dick. Oh, that's not it.
But yeah, so
We got these.
I was freaking out.
We have 3 or 4 of these.
Yeah. And now I've gotten into so many accidents with that fucking car and shit like that where it's been, so it's like,
This
what do I
is
even care?
essentially it.
Screw it into the fucking thing.
This is the suction cup mount. And you stick it to the windshield or the fucking whatever, some flat surface in the car to mount it to.
Kind of like a holder for fucking GPS or something like that.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Although, yeah, I haven't. That must be the charger. I haven't even tried to turn this one on yet because we haven't had
Clean
a
my
need for it.
window. There's all kinds of smoke residue on the window. I need to clean
I don't know
that
what you're
up.
talking about. You don't do that.
Cigarette smoke. Cigarette
Oh,
smoke.
got it. So yeah, that's we got 3 or 4 of those. I can't remember.
There you go. Look at that.
Have confessionals with JT, more or less. I just can't screw things in my dash. Yeah.
Oh, you know what, man?
Okay.
After all that, and then I get to the accident that the tire blew and the fucking had the whole bumper ripped off, and then after all that got
It's gonna
fixed,
be
then I
like
back into
comedians
a
in
wall,
cars
Julie.
getting coffee.
Well, you know what?
Backed into
I
a wall. What the fuck did you just say?
Yeah, well, I was trying to move, like I was in a kind of tight laneway sort of thing where it just barely supposed to fit a car and a half. Like and then this guy needed to get up, so I tried to back up for him because I had make the turn in. So I was backing up, and thought I was close enough to, that I was good enough. But I guess my bumper was, because it's a little bit flared out in the back. It scraped the stucco on the fucking side of the house because the house was there. It's like almost like a laneway design sort of thing, right?
Yeah.
So it really fucked me right up, man. It really pissed me off that night. I was hoping I was worried I scratched my rims, and it ends up being the fucking bumper. It takes a nice little scrape out of. So, but
it's okay. It's gonna match your old car soon enough.
Yeah, I wish I could. You know what? Isn't that confessionals would have to be 2 people in the back seat or something like that, or 1 person? Didn't they have to taxi them around like that? Dude, I'm not supposed to have anything nice. I had a buddy told me that one time. He goes, "You just can't have anything nice, man, because it's not like, okay, that part was my fault.
Have nice things.
That was my fault, that part. But the fucking front part wasn't my fault. I had a fucking tire blow up, so it wasn't really my fault."
Oh my god,
dude! You know what, man? Maybe I should, like, really. I mean, I can use it in the end.
I
right?
think we should have a thing that's like Side Talk New York, and JG just walks around and interviews people in like fucking Nathan Phillips Square.
Like, honestly, I'm thinking about it now, and I'm like, yeah, well, Nico's really got me going now, because I'm really thinking about it now, because he's saying, maybe a hooker. It's been fucking a while, so maybe a hooker. We'll get her to confess.
You just read into the jokes way too much,
Well, I'm trying to make it so that it works out for me. You know what I'm saying?
I know he was a baller for all of a week. Yeah,
it's true, man. That's exactly what happened. It's that with me, it's just been, I get unlucky like that. I do also do a lot of driving too, right? So
you could take the little fucking lapel mics out, like just like they do on like fucking.
What's
that show they do here? What's that fucking show that guy does in Toronto?
I'm not sure.
I can't think of his fucking name.
I'm not sure.
He used to interview that chick that died. Little Debbie.
Tell us. Little Debbie. Who the fuck is Little Debbie?
Kidding me? She doesn't know anything.
I don't. I'm old.
Hold on a second.
I'm
old.
Yeah, man. I guess I got the grades to prove it. I can't get it on the top of my head, so they give it to me on the fucking bottom here. But
Little Debbie.
Cash cab. Yeah, I remember that cash cab thing. This one, I remember that. I just don't remember confessionals like that. What's this one?
Little Debbie. No, I'm stupid. Hold on a sec. She's called Debbie, but I don't remember.
The backup
Little Debbie is a fucking company that makes cookies.
It's all for the ladies. Yeah, I should have a fucking. There's a snippet right there for you.
Mm-hmm.
No, you know what? And I'm worried about stuff like that, especially when Nico put confessionals, because I don't know if you were tuning into some of these shows here and there. We did a show off Nico's balcony, which was pretty crazy. I had some crazy confessionals in that one. Hey, you get
I saw that video. Yeah.
Good zone. You get me into a good zone, I'll tell you everything, man. Oh, does everybody want to see the red track pants that I had on? I have found a picture with the red track pants I was wearing at that time. If anybody remembers that
During
episode.
the show?
Huh?
This is Debbie.
Okay.
You don't know who this is?
No, I might have passed her through like fucking social media on there, but I don't remember.
She used to stalk Drake and stuff. Anyway, there's a guy. Actually, there was a picture of him there, but There's a guy that it's like Side Talk, but they do it here. I forget what the fucking channel's called. Anyway, that was the idea I was talking about. Pulls
That
up
would've been
stretch back. It looks like a phantom's driving the car. Yep.
No, that's why the Camry would have been perfect, man. Because that was old. I could just scrape the fucking thing with the
Yeah.
with the hood. But no, it was funny because I
Yeah,
had
see,
to.
Nico knows what I'm talking about.
What's that? The
Debbie.
girl? Oh, Debbie. Yeah, no, I have no idea. I wish I knew. I wish
It
I knew
doesn't
what you were
matter.
talking about. Yeah,
It was
I know
just
it doesn't.
a point of reference for the show I was trying to find, but yeah, whatever. Little Debbie. What the fuck is that guy's name that interviews her or used to?
You guys ready for this? It's just classic. JT.
Converting Debbie. It's like a TikTok show. What the fuck? What the hell was it called? Block Talk. That's what I wanted. Block Talk TO. That's what I'm talking about. That's what the style of show that you need to be doing. You take the lapel mics, you go out and do Block Talk. What the fuck is that?
Those are the track pants, Neeks. You see the red track pants?
You were wearing those at the show the other day?
No, well, go back and re-listen to it, and maybe
Okay.
you'll see. But Neeks, there's the track pants. That's the whole one-piece suit, man, that I was telling you I had when I was younger. If you guys remember the episode we were talking about an episode. It was like Nico had me confessing on his fucking balcony about everything. Holy shit, man! I went
know, he
back
was
to grade 8
carrying on
stories.
about like the spring air or something, and we're like, dude, it's the middle
Oh, you
of
missed the
summer.
part with the whole fucking. I think you missed the part with the whole pillows and everything, man. Go back to that. That's
Probably.
Yeah,
I usually have it on while I'm like cooking or doing dishes or something. I'm
would've
listening,
probably
but I'm not
threw up.
exactly watching. Threw up.
No, well, some of the stuff that was coming out of my mouth, I didn't even realize, man. That
I
half
heard
that
all the
stuff-
part where you said you used to fuck your couch cushions and all that shit. I heard all of that shit.
That was crazy, man.
You
I'm not lying.
You just like completely went unfiltered on that episode. I don't know what the
I don't
fuck
know.
happened.
Well, it was, you know what? It was a nice spring air. It was a nice summer air breeze. We were outside.
Spring air.
It was great. It
Uh-huh.
was great. But no,
Yeah.
you know what? Those moments are good. I don't care, man. Like, you really think I care what people think?
Filtered.
I really don't give a fuck, to be honest with you. I thought about it and I was like, you know what? I'm if I'm lucky, because like, people are dying so fucking young nowadays. If I'm lucky, I'm at least halfway through my life, right? I like to say. If not, I'm probably at 3/4 of the way. I don't know if I'm going on certain timelines, right?
Uh-huh.
But yeah, there was one actually today that they brought up to my attention that one of the rappers from the Timberland producers with Timberland Magoo back in the day, Magoo passed away. It was
Is
crazy,
that what you played at the
51.
top of the show?
Yeah. No,
okay.
that first one that I played at the top of the show was your boy. The one I'm trying to grow my hair like.
Who was my boy? What are you talking about?
Oh, Oliver Tree.
You know what? I was like not even tuned into it. I was just thinking about what I was gonna say.
I was like, yeah, I didn't even think
Didn't
you
even
were, 'cause
catch
you
it.
would've- I was waiting for the finger or something like that.
Anybody
and
who
I didn't-
knows?
I didn't even get nothing.
Fuck Oliver Tree. I can't stand that motherfucker. Anyway,
I thought I
yeah,
was
no,
gonna do that.
didn't even catch it. I was not paying attention.
No, but yeah, no, they brought to my attention that today, so I was like, I didn't realize that. And then you look at it, it's only 51 years old, and you're thinking, holy fuck, man.
That guy,
Magoo? I'm 9 years there, man. Seriously, if it's something like health, that's crazy, man. It's
they
just
didn't
everybody
say what it
seems to
was
going.
though, did they? I didn't see anything about it.
No, I don't think. And maybe tomorrow we'll see. I don't know. I don't know. Goat's on always the TMZ, so maybe he's got a scoop if he's hearing it right now. But yeah, he gets always that firsthand stuff. It's crazy. He sends it to me right away in the beginning. I thought I would have seen that from him, but maybe he doesn't listen to him or whatever, right? So, but yeah, no, it was weird. Like, so I think about it like that. I'm like, you know what? What am I gonna give a shit what people think? No, Julie, fuck.
He apparently just did an interview where he's not in character on Steve-O's podcast. Who?
We talking? Who's not? Oh, Oliver Tree.
Yeah,
he's just a couple seconds behind. That's crazy. What does he fucking look like when he's not in character? He must look like me with no fucking hair. I feel like that's a wig that he's wearing all the time. Well, it is obviously a wig.
I have no idea.
I don't know either, man.
Where he's not in character. I don't know.
Yeah, it's him. That's what he's talking about because that's apparently his character, right? that he uses on that fucking all those music videos.
Couldn't give a
Right?
shit.
I
Don't
know.
care. Not gonna watch it.
I know.
Oh,
I didn't
it's
see it. Yeah, see, but yeah. So
Yeah.
but I was thinking about it. I was like, yeah, why are we gonna give a shit, right? Like that's what I mean. You know, this summer too. It's been a long summer. It's been
Oh,
crazy.
like for that recording, yeah.
Yeah, it's been a crazy long summer, right? Like it's actually been nice to, you know, it's
Oh.
not now that we're gonna get back into the, it just reminds me that summer is just about over, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
If we're already 2 weeks and we're at the end of the pre-records, that means it's back to like, you know, it's like almost August. It'll be sorry, almost September, but it should be September by then, right?
Yeah,
This one comes
August
out.
started like yesterday and now it's the middle and I don't know what happened.
I don't know either.
My life is so fucking agended and scheduled right now that like I don't have
Oh.
free time until the middle of September.
15 days went by like this. I don't know what happened to iCloud. It's like I fell asleep and woke up and we're in the middle of the month.
Yeah.
Right?
What the
Because
fuck happened?
CNE's already getting announced and blah blah blah. I'm hearing it already. So
You know that I've never gone to that? Not once.
really,
Really. I've never gone to the CNE.
you know, I'd like to say it's worth it.
It's not a
I
point
mean-
of pride necessarily. I just like
No,
every time it happens, I'm like, I have no energy to go and do that. But I always
a
want to
lot.
go for the food, but like
Mm.
every
It's a
time it
lot.
comes around, I'm like, eh.
the problem is that, you know what I find with the food thing? I like going to see it. The food thing too is there's fucking, every time you go into those buildings, there's fucking bees. Like the way they have it, it's all says you can't help it, right? Because they're there. It's open, right? It's kind of like an open
Yeah.
area, and it gets a little bit, you know.
I
But
told you about my bee trauma with like fair
Well,
fest
this year-
shit.
no, because this year must have been horrible then for you because they're everywhere.
I, on 2 separate occasions,
Yeah.
have gotten a slushie at some kind of food truck fair food event thing, and there's been a bee in it, and I suck it up in the straw and crunch it in my teeth before I realize there's a fucking bee in my slushie.
See, that's
2
usually-
different times.
That's not how you get the honey from the bee, eh, Julie?
It's not even a bee, it's a wasp, dude. It's not even like
I
a
know.
fucking useful insect. No, it's happened to me twice, and then I'm done. My slushie is ruined right away because I'm like, nope,
Yeah.
that's it. I can't have this anymore.
Oh
Yeah.
no, it's a bad year too for them. And no, I don't know if Nico feels the same that way about like the way you were saying, or if he was feeling the same about the food. But the food's great.
What is
Like
the
they're
name of the episode? What? That was too many words. That was too much verbal diarrhea. You can't use that. I have something about my slushy trauma.
eating. I don't know. Maybe who knows? I don't know if
Slurping
that's
up
not what he
piece
got.
of my
Where
slushy.
I don't know what point he's at. If how far behind he is, right? Like if it's 15 seconds.
I know.
or
Yeah,
what it
there's
is,
a
right?
lag
So,
for him. I don't know.
yeah.
Anyway.
So, but yeah, no. What I was saying was the CNEs. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you haven't been there, you maybe should at least check it out once. But it's
Right.
been getting over the years. It's just getting so much more packed, and everybody's
Yeah, it's
just
like
you know
too
if you
busy. Like it's too many fucking people. I don't want to be crammed in.
well,
I
it's
don't
like
know.
I said. Bill, like there he is. Beef filled slushy.
Beef, yeah.
but,
My drink came
but-
with a bonus that I didn't want.
But yeah, no, I'd say try it once just to go for it. But it's a lot of, like I said, it's even worse than I was saying this to the other day to my brother and them and up there because
Yeah.
they just bought the Wonderland season passes. And I'm thinking, fucking season's over, but it's still because it's cheaper to keep renewing it. They didn't renew it this year, I guess, so they were gonna go today, so it was cheaper just to do it that way, and I guess get everything and all set and ready to go.
Mhm.
Right, so it's just easier to buy the season pass even if they go 1 or 2 more times.
Right.
So,
This is for
but
what,
even
for
there, it's
Canada,
Wonderland.
right?
But yeah, it's
It
just the
is.
same.
Like,
It's
this season pass, you go twice and it's paid for itself.
yeah. But the problem is you either get the one with the season pass with the extra speed line ticket, and I was saying to my brother because he hasn't been since he's grown.
I
He's been an
mean,
adult,
it's
right?
probably worth it, like for that.
Yeah,
Just-
have you been as an adult like to Wonderland? Like
Yeah, I
even like
fucking
this
we
stuff?
got the season pass.
Oh yeah, I can't do roller coasters. I
2021
can't
season
anymore.
pass was good for 2 years, so we had it for 2021 and 2022, good for the whole
the time, yeah.
Yeah, and it was $80, and we went
Yeah.
like 9 times.
And I remember even going to set a lot of times in the States, going to Darien Lake, shit like that, right? We used to go all the time, me and my brothers,
So
kids,
did
right?
I. Yeah.
And we used to literally love doing the roller coasters and shit. But now, when like last time I went, it was like 5 years ago, and I got so whiplashed in my head and everything, my neck, like I
Nah,
even
you're
got
fucking old,
nauseous.
buddy.
Yeah, man. Apparently, if you don't continue doing it throughout your years, whatever,
Yeah, it's one of those things that you're out of practice, you know?
yeah, you have to go, and I had to suffer through it, and like I didn't have. I think my neck was a lot thicker back then. It was holding my head properly. This time it was just going like this, like a fucking bobblehead,
You
man.
get like totally ragdolled on every ride you went on.
Oh, my ears were killing me. I felt like I was gonna get the cauliflower ears.
There's one fucking ride that does that to you. I forget the one where your feet are dangling down. That one beats the shit out of your head. That Top Gun one. It's called something else now, though. They changed the names of all of them because they're not owned by Paramount anymore.
Yeah, dude, it does. Yeah, you feel better. Trust me, you do.
He feels better, but everything makes him shit.
It's a different type of shit now too. It's weird. It's kind of it's a different And they even give you a fucking drink for it now, and it's kind of disgusting to drink it in the morning, right? You have to drink it, and it helps kind of keep it regular instead of it being either constipated or diarrhea. I'm just being honest. I'm being Dr. JT right now. And I'm not a doctor, guys, but I'm just saying how it feels.
He's not a doctor, but he does play one on TV. Yeah. I don't think there's a single episode in 231 episodes where you haven't talked about your shit in some reference.
Form. Or I know. Like, I thought I had to go before the show today, but I didn't. So we're good.
Care for rides anymore? I'll be going again this year. Like, usually mostly to eat food and walk around. Opens this Friday. That must be the CNE.
Yeah. You know, it's you know what? And it is good, bro.
Yeah, well, you're getting the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
I said hi. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it, man. And no, the thing with the CNE is, you just can't do it. It gets too crammed. If you can go there one day and sneak in the food and whatever, and maybe it's not even fun to see the Better Living building anymore. Probably, I would think so. I think you do.
That then.
I mean, I can probably get you a discount, really, but through work.
Oh,
right. So I mean, and we could talk off there, but if you really want to go, but it's
I don't. I kind of don't. Friday. Nah.
I think it brings people.
When is it on? It's on for
gambling.
A week, isn't it?
2 weeks. That's basically it goes right to Labor Day, and then it tells you basically, haha, suckers. The next day you got to go back to school and fucking
it's trash.
Back to life, right? Because then we're back into like 6 months of fucking shitty weather again.
Yeah, I got nothing. There's no fucking way in hell I'm gonna make it to that this year. I got shit going on this weekend, and next weekend I'm going to London. So nope, I'm not going. Fuck it.
No, it's
unless I go Friday because I get off work early on Fridays until summer's over. But I don't know, probably not.
Yeah, it's you know what I mean. Unless you guys want to do walking all day, you'd be fucking hot.
And spend a bunch of fucking money for no reason.
Well, when I lived with Adrian at the condo there, we used to see the fucking air show for fucking free because it just looked over on the 24th floor there.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Balcony.
Shit.
Yeah, that's on the last couple of days or whatever it is, right? I think it is.
Yeah.
But even then, it gets even more packed for that. Anywhere in the city, you basically could see it. I mean, remember we used to work together. When we used to work together, we could see it come up over the store there at that time.
Yeah.
And if you're really looking, it's kind of crazy, but it'd be cool.
I don't know. I'm not.
Oh, a HR meeting in November. What are we gonna do? Play Jack and Jill, or what do you call it? Kris Kringle. I don't know why they say Jack and Jill.
There's so many different names for that game.
No, I'm just throwing that out there. I'm going.
HR meeting in November. When did we do it? When was the one before?
Yeah, just before Christmas, I would think.
Was it last year? It was before Christmas.
Yeah. So.
Is that a live episode or that's just an HR meeting?
Probably just us getting it together. Getting it together. There you go, Julie. I thought I couldn't come up with one for
Add
the
it
show
to the
today,
fucking list of Rickyisms for the fucking spreadsheet. Getting it together. JT's never getting it together.
But
We'll
no,
confirm
hey,
it. Okay, sounds good.
I've been
You gotta,
been
yeah,
listening-
get it confirmed soon, because you gotta schedule this bitch way ahead of
trust
time.
me. Yeah, she's got a whole fucking. I'm surprised when her phone used to connect to ours, it would just show up everything she was putting in her fucking. Remember when you were putting in your schedule, your agenda would just start popping into our. Not no more.
Yeah, I would put my episodes in.
Yeah, but before, like, yeah, like if you forgot to like switch it or something like that, it would pop into our stuff, or mine was popping into yours.
My work
Yeah.
shifts and shit probably do. Yeah, I do that.
Yeah,
Now I just see Rob's because Rob doesn't know how to switch it over.
it's probably so. I didn't know how to switch it either, so I can't really say. I
Yeah.
was just as bad, right? Trust
Yeah.
me. But what was I gonna say? There was something I was gonna mention to you.
Calendar.
Oh yeah, have you
Calendar.
listened to that fucking? You ever like you're on the go, right? You listen to podcasts a lot. Have you listened to that Smart
Not
List
that
one?
much. Like I get most of my snippets of stuff of the podcasts I like from TikTok. To be honest, what's left of TikTok anyway.
I'm going crazy with it. I don't know. I haven't like
Podcast?
I've been literally going from the beginning to the end, and I finally watched
what,
the
though?
series that was out. It was that Smart List podcast, the one with Will Arnett and Jason Bateman and all
Is
that.
that a
and Sean
podcast? I
Hayes.
thought it was a TV show.
It was on as like a documentary but they didn't show any of the podcast part. They just showed a little bit as like they would do the intro and that's it.
I've
And
been
then all of a
seeing
sudden,
snippets of that on TikTok, and it looks like genuinely funny, and I want to watch it, but
it
I don't know where
genuinely
it is.
is. Like these three, if this is how they act when they're together, like
Yeah.
just hanging out, it's like it's basically on a tour bus or tour fucking jet or whatever the fuck it is, right?
Next live in person would be episode 250, which I assume is like the first episode of the new year.
It's close. It's got to be because we're up
Bring
there
it
now.
in.
We got 29 more
We got
days.
what 19 episodes until then. How many weeks are left in the year?
I don't know. I don't even know how many days are left. To be honest with you,
Why am I not shocked?
I know there's like 3-4 months left.
This is week 33 of 52. So, we got 19
4.5.
weeks left. We got 19 weeks left in the year.
4.5 months. I
But
thought.
we take the week off between Christmas and New Year's typically. So, it's
we?
probably the first episode of the new year, if I'm not mistaken.
Probably it makes sense.
That's what usually
I feel
happens.
I feel that's the way it always ends up falling out.
It's not
Falling
fucked.
out.
We just did this. We just did the live episode like for the new year.
But we still have halfway there. We're still halfway there. Like we still got time. Like it feels like night, yeah. But
We don't. It's
we're-
not halfway there. Do you know what I'm saying
know.
though? Like we just. I know we just did a live before the summer, but I mean,
Mm.
even like the one before that, we just did that.
Time goes by as you get older.
I'm
It
getting
goes by
old.
really quick, man. Really, it's
Getting
wait till you get another
old.
10 years or whatever it is, like me, and fucking I'm telling you right now, you're gonna be going, what the fuck? You're gonna wake up the next day and people are gonna be taller and the reason I notice it is because
People
I
are
see
gonna
my
be
nephews and
taller.
my niece. Well, dude,
Yeah,
I see
yeah.
my nephews and my niece, right? So it trips
Yeah.
the fuck out of me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you wake up every couple days and then you notice that they're different every time you go up there. Something's new, right? It's kind of crazy. So,
Uh-huh.
but yeah, time fucking flies. I feel like as you get like it's slow at a certain point. Maybe when you're in high school, you think it's taking forever, blah blah blah, and you want it to go faster. But then when it does start to go faster, you're like, slow down a little bit. I need some time. I still need some time, man. That's the thing that I always forget that we only have so much time, right, to do things. So that's why it's kind of crazy, man. We can get together and do all these in-persons and shit like that. So fuck it, man. Right?
I know,
Why
and
not?
that last one we did went so well too. Like the audio setup was finally nailed.
Well, and it's not so bad. Doing live stuff isn't so bad, right? I mean, it really isn't now that we got it kind of figured out, right? Even
Yeah.
with the camera setups, right? Even if it's not like the way you edit it there and do
Yeah.
it that way, it's still crazy and it brings out better conversations. I think. I mean, me and Nico had a fucking crazy one. I don't know if he was able to handle me that day. He was just he was just telling me whatever, right?
Yeah.
So hopefully we can get another one, me and him, filmed before the end of the year. That'd be nice to do outside there again on the
Yeah,
balcony,
well, the
right?
weather's still nice, right?
Yeah. Imagine doing it. We should try it in the fucking middle of the winter, man. That'd be
That would
crazy.
be
Us
amazing.
freezing eating out there. Yeah. We'll
His
sit there
his
with just
equipment
Tim
would
Hortons.
suffer.
Well, not if Yeah, well, the wire should be long enough where we can just set it up inside, push play quick, and boom, come outside, and yeah,
I mean,
it
you have
really just be our
somebody
cell phones that would
monitor,
be hanging.
but yeah.
I don't know. Well,
But
I don't
no,
know.
you need
Yeah,
this. You need the camera though, the computer.
yeah. I guess it would fog up or get cold. Well, no, your phone can handle the cold. It's really just you can really just use your phone
I
camera.
mean, okay, well, yeah, the basis of this idea is running away, but this is getting away from you. I don't think it's there's no. Can you imagine how fucking miserable that episode would be? 2 hours of sitting outside on the patio furniture in the middle of Canadian winter. What the fuck are you talking about?
But we're Canadian, eh?
But we're
We can do
Canadian.
it.
Last
So,
late night
yeah.
chat goes camping. No.
Yeah. This would be crazy though. It's not a bad
That's
idea.
weird.
It'd just be fucking crazy. It'd just be I don't know how the fuck we would be able to
Nick
pull
goes
that
in.
one off.
Okay, you sold him. I mean, go
We
for
sold
it.
them
You know?
like it was just just say camping.
The
Nico
winter
hasn't been-
special.
Oh, the winter
Right.
special.
So, let's make it Canadian as fuck, though. You better order some poutine for the show.
Yeah, we'll
And,
get like fucking Canadian, toques and stuff like
everybody
that.
wear
like,
toques. And
Oh,
you
that
gotta
would be hilarious.
speak in full-blown, fucking Albertan border accent.
Yeah, and that's why I'm growing my beard too to help, so I can get the
Yeah.
frost, that comes off.
It's gonna
the-
be like
the-
Bob and Doug McKenzie. It's gonna be great.
Oh yeah, you know what? This, like I said, I'll have the steam from my nose, and the frost will be hanging off my
Yeah, he's
beard,
gonna have icicles hanging out his fucking nose.
dropping out my nose. It'd be crazy, Neeks. We gotta try it. No, you know what? We can keep away from the wind. Where we are, it's pretty. The wind is pretty. It's good.
The winter special.
It'd just be cold as fuck. 'Cause
Rob is
gone out-
in.
I've gone out there and smoked right in the winter, so I know it's not that cold. It's not unbearable, but
How can we do this?
Yeah.
How can we
I
do
know,
like
I
you know
know,
what we still
man.
have to do too? We still have to do the 24-hour live stream.
you know what? Like I would have a hard time at certain points, like to stay awake.
During the day. Yeah, I know.
like after 4 o'clock in
When
the
the sun's
afternoon
up.
sometime. Yeah. Right. And we'd probably all have to get some better chairs too, I think, because it's a lot of sitting. And,
For 24
you, can't
you don't
just-
have to. That was the point, dude. We talked about this. You don't have to be on it for 24 hours.
No, but you still have to do a
There's 6 of
rotation,
us.
and it's
So you divide it up into a rotation. I haven't forgotten
How
about
many-
that. Don't you worry. Yeah, good. Because I still want to do that. And I want to be gaming for my part of it for sure. And there would be shifts. Exactly. So there's 6 of us. If you divide, I guess you have to divide it into 8-hour shifts.
Can we play Twisted
because-
Metal against each other?
What
Sorry.
the fuck? Okay, that is the second time today that Twisted Metal has been brought up to me, and I have not.
They did a TV show.
What? Okay, but I have not thought about Twisted Metal as a franchise in like what feels like 20 fucking years, and that's the second time today somebody has
I think
brought
it's
it
an
up.
anniversary. That's why they're doing it,
Okay.
right? No.
there'll
The
be-
series came out.
Hold
with
on.
Anthony
Focus.
McKay.
There will be
So, yeah.
shifts. Hold on a second. We can play
Okay.
Twisted Metal, whatever. So if we divide it into
Okay.
8-hour shifts, right? So like everybody has to be on it for 8 hours, I guess. Levi's playing games behind me. Everybody would have to
I
be
thought
on
he
it
was
for 8
talking
hours.
about what you said.
But
8
they would
hours.
they would be staggered, right? So like if I was on from like say from 12 to 8 and then somebody else is on from 4 to 12. So there's an overlap of 4 hours. So 4 hours you're with one person and 4 hours you're with a different person. So then it's like from 12 to 4 I'm with whoever had the 4 to or hold on. Whoever had the I can't do math. The 8 to 4 shift.
Yeah, as soon as you start saying numbers, you lost me.
We have to write it down so that I can understand it.
If I
But
see a
somebody
clock, I
has
might
it
be
from
able to
8
do
to
it.
4, and then somebody has from
Yeah.
12 to 8. So for 4 hours, that person's overlapped.
They're overlapping.
I guess you would have to start with somebody. So yeah, it kind of gets fucked up there. Unless you started with one person for 4 hours and that same person closes out the last 4 hours. And then everybody has done their 8 hours. It's just one person's shift would be broken up. But we could do it that way. And that way you're with somebody, you're with 2 different people for the course of your shift. So you don't run out of shit to talk about.
That, yeah, 8 hours. of-
Logistically, I think it works. It's just 4 hours, 8 hours is a long fucking time.
8
To like
hours,
have to dial in to like paying attention to an audience potentially. Yeah, it'd be fun. See, yeah, it's logistically, I think we could do it. We could pull it off. Yeah. We have to schedule it out though. It'd be tricky. And like, I don't know how we would do. I mean, I'm down for like one of the late night shifts.
You drink
I'm
beer the
down
whole
for
time.
like, I'm down for the fucking midnight to 8 a.m. or something. I can do it. I can do it. I've done it before. JT and I have both done overnights.
Yeah, it's possible. And sometimes in the overnights I don't shut up. That's when I'm
Yeah.
kind of I'm wide awake. So that one, yeah, that one could be interesting.
Yeah.
You know, oh fuck.
The marathon.
The marathon. And
So
one
there's
of us would
that.
have-
There's that we got to figure out. JT
I don't
on
know
the
if we
road.
couldn't be
is
on the
still
same
project?
show at the same well, we'd have to overlap somehow there with somebody because or we'd have to overlap it with somebody.
What do
But
you mean?
whatever. It'd be crazy just to see how the overlap. I don't even know. Just to see it on paper, you have to write it out. Nico's already.
I know.
probably
Yeah,
figuring it out.
we'll break up the schedule into
He's
fucking.
probably sitting at the
But
thing
do we
going like
start?
this.
That's the
How does
thing.
it
Do we
work?
start at midnight and go till midnight, or do we start at like noon and go to noon? Because are people more likely to start tuning in at like midnight or at noon?
I don't know.
don't
Noon
know
probably.
You
I
think
would
noon?
think during
Depends on the day of the week, I suppose.
Yeah, and it depends how they're listening. Like obviously, you know, if they're just listening through the video, then they're not.
I'm
gonna
not
see it.
opposed to like making it super interesting and
Mm,
having some
but,
psychedelic influence during my shift.
no, it would be actually pretty interesting. No, because they'd all
What
lose,
challenge?
bro. They want me to. He wants to challenge. I guess he wants me to challenge these guys, but nobody's gonna win that, man. Come on, like
8 in the morning,
That's
okay.
realistic.
Yeah. All right.
8 till 8.
I think we do it on a
Or 8 till 8 the next day.
Friday or a
Holy
Saturday, but 8 till 8 a.m. till 8 a.m. But nobody's doing the full 24 hours.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I get it.
So somebody's gonna have to do 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And then
we gotta
that's
think of stuff to
starter
come up with
shift.
for 8 hours. That's the fun
Yeah.
part too.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like I don't know, you
It's not
get
gonna have the news on in the background. Hey, wait, see what's going on in the
just
world.
write down things you want to talk about. I don't know.
8 hours of it though.
But that's
you
the thing,
imagine?
though. You can come up with so much like trial shit that we can't turn into like actual shows, like having people call in to get us to fucking answer questions or stuff
I've
like
been
that.
dying to do that
You
forever,
can do
man.
sort of a one-off run with shit like that. That's what he's talking about. We'll talk more about it off here. But
Yeah, but no,
there's shit we can work into that anyway.
No, I know that, but the call-in thing was always. I always said to people too, they can always just jump on like this if that's the question. If that's the case, I was saying to certain people, if they didn't want a video and just to talk quickly or
Right.
ask a question or something, and then we could just put it so that they're as an avatar, whatever the fuck it is, right?
Yeah, the little whatever their picture is. I've done 4 to 5 hours. Exactly.
Yeah,
We
that's
could get
easy
drunk.
because you
We
fucking
could get
hammer.
drunk for 8 hours.
Yeah, but then try to do the crossover into the new one when you're fucking coming down. That'd be fun.
I've done it 4 to 5 hours on a drunk cast and battles before, no problem. Exactly. That's
Battles
the
are
thing.
long.
The battles are long. I'm surprised we didn't do any this summer. I know that everybody's
No.
fucking busy. It was really time,
We-
but
We talked about certain time, like we even talked about bringing them back out and stuff like that. We talked about doing them, trying to do them hopefully again in the winter. But we had kind of, at one point, I think we just topped. To be honest with you, I think we just bottomed out of a little like here and there ideas, right? Because we did so much so
I
far.
still got my Disney one on deck. Like I've got my thing.
There's so many that are, like that one you're worried about
that
too,
one
right? Like
will never
see the light
never
of
see
day.
the light of day. My
Oh.
Disney Battle playlist has 75 songs in it.
We did the
It's
host
ready.
battle.
I just haven't fucking
He's
implemented.
right. We did the host battle.
What's the host battle?
Well, it was either Lewis.
Oh,
kept
true.
playing
You're right. Yeah, we
battling
did do the
every-
host battle during the
all
live.
of
You're
us.
right.
Yeah.
You're right.
And then we kind of battled me and Lewis, and then Lewis battled Nico with the fucking wings, and you know what I mean.
Been
So
a
it's
lot
kind
of
of like
battles this summer.
there's
You're
been
right.
a lot of some sort of battle this summer of
Yep.
some sort, right?
I guess
You
you're
know,
right.
So it's not like, but yeah, nothing that stands out like music that we've done. But yeah,
I did. I took I fucked off. We were ready with the Disney one, and then you took a hiatus. He's right.
yeah, I was gonna say, I thought that's what happened, and then it
Yeah.
was just like you took
I
a
guess I
break. So it
forgot.
was like,
I forgot that that's what happened.
yeah, but because we talked about this, it wasn't gonna ever see the light of day, right?
It's not like I'm assuming. Yeah, we'll get even if we get through the live. Like I'll be, because sometimes we get docked during the fucking live.
Yeah, but a lot of times that's when you put video clips up, right? And if you're not putting video clips up, you kind of you kind of can get away with it before the live, like
Right.
before the the end of the show.
Yeah.
But at the end of the show, all of a sudden, bang, 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 the fucking account just starts getting nailed.
Yeah,
with
like
emails,
that
right?
one. That one will never. That one will be one that people will have to see live, and then it'll never see the light of day after that. Like everything
And
will
there'll be a
get
lot
muted.
of editing. Yeah, they're gonna just say
Yeah.
take it down. For some ones, they're just gonna say take it down, right?
Yeah.
So
But
those
still,
ones, yeah. But I mean, it'd be good to do live if we can get away with it. Yeah.
who was beating JT in trivia? There was another battle, trivia
Yes.
battle.
Yes, I know. That was a disgrace for Lewis. He just only beat me by 1 point. So
We're like, yeah, the group of us are kind of fucking killer with trivia, dude. After that live episode,
Mhm.
like that trivia battle we did, all of us.
I got yelled at afterwards because I didn't know the 90210 beat. I totally fucking forgot it.
Like the song?
So I got Leslie drilled me for that one. So she's like, I can't believe you didn't know the 90, but because we grew up with that, right? And I
Yeah.
kind of thought I knew it, but I didn't know it. So it was too funny. It was good because when you're on the spot like that and you don't think it's just going to be regular question, I thought it was going to be more like I was going to have to think a little bit. But apparently it's it's hard when you're on the just on the
You were on the
split sec.
spot. Yeah.
Yeah, when you're on the spot
Funny you
like that,
say
it
that.
gets a little bit.
That's probably my idea for the next HR meetup, Julie, is to enter our team into a trivia. Hey, Hemingway's, dude.
Oh, at the bar. Yeah, I mean, you know what? Why not?
We could
I'm
kind
down.
of kill it at fucking. What was the trivia night they had not that long ago? I was talking to Nico about this.
Nico's gone to Seinfeld ones and all that shit, and
I could probably kill it at office trivia.
well, I'm watching fucking Arrested Development all of a sudden again because of that fucking podcast. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna learn that one.
It's a bar on
Pretty quick.
Lakeshore that does it.
What's this
There's a
bar
bunch.
called? Do you know?
Yeah, tell us what it is.
There is, and that's probably every Tuesday. Yeah, no, there's a. I'm pretty sure there's quite a few of them, right? But
Oh yeah,
that Lakeshore, depending on where it is, it's probably like an old school bar or like a Hemingway style bar, like in that
Yeah.
older style.
we have to
right?
find a general trivia. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah,
No,
for
that
us all to compete.
Well,
But we're
so then
good at it.
we all have certain areas, right,
Yeah,
that we can excel in more than others, right? So
there's one down the street from me too. Yeah, that's good.
wow, so they're everywhere. So as long as we know they're
Oh,
everywhere.
let's talk about Letterboxd.
You know, I didn't end up setting it up, man. I started watching. I have to watch
is
shows. I
wrong
got
with
to catch it up. If I start doing that, I'm going to be screwed because I'm going to start going to
Why?
movies, and because I'm going to start watching movies. Maybe I'm gonna start doing it now because all the TV shows I'm watching are fucking ending because of the strike. So I feel like I need to watch more movies now. I've been
Oh yeah,
trying to
the
watch more
writer's
movies.
strike. Yeah.
I'm going back and rewatching the Guardians of the Galaxy and the fucking the Justice League and shit like that. It's
Yeah.
weird, right? Like I just watched for the first time the Zack Snyder one, right?
Yeah.
Uncut, right? Yeah. So I never
don't
seen that
think
before.
I've seen that one actually.
Whatever, it was good, man. I didn't mind it. It was just long, really long. That's the problem.
I tried to watch that one before when did I watch that? Before I went to see
Well, I'd like to find out. Yeah, you got to keep me. Where is it?
fucking Letterboxd. Yeah, let me check Nico's fucking. Hold on, let me look at Nico's profile, see where he's at. See if he's surpassed me yet. Where's my profile?
There's a lady at Hemingway's that hates Nico. Who's that?
The lady that runs the trivia.
Oh, he must fucking piss him off.
Nico has.
Or
Nah,
it's
he's
because he's
still
loud.
he's still just below 700. He's catching up to me though.
That's the problem. Like, I mean, I could probably put movie wise, because I got these new apps that I downloaded, these APK files that you can use on Android that turns your phone into basically a fucking Android box.
Okay.
And they have the same platform as like a Netflix platform or whatever.
Right.
So it's easy to go through and stuff like that. You can even download them if you want. But you have to download the file from an untrusted site or whatever. But I have a buddy that showed me it, so I knew he's been using it for a while. But he says you can just get a Fire Stick and use it on there and download the app on the Fire Stick, right?
Right.
So I've been doing that. So there's all kinds of fucking shit on there. Like the only problem is the way because it's a Google like tries to uninstall those things, it won't allow me to stream it to my TV. So it keeps kicking it off the Google Home or whatever, that Google Chromecast. So I'm gonna just get a Fire Stick. They're like the same price, man. Just get one of those and put them on the side of the TV.
Watched No Hard Feelings with my girlfriend. Funny movie.
No Hard Feelings.
Is that one with Jennifer Lawrence?
Is that like chick flick? I just
I
watched Don't Breathe Part 2.
I've seen the first one of that one.
Yeah, with what's his name? The
I don't know.
The fuck is that kid's name? Yeah, I watched that one just before, but then I just seen Part 2
Of course, Nico knows it's Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah, so I never seen that. But who else is in it? Jennifer Lawrence.
I don't know, some kid I've never seen before. But it's like, blah blah blah. He's going to college, and we want him to come out of his shell. So his parents hire her to like date him to make him more normal because she needs money. I don't know. I don't really.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Don't Breathe 2 is not as good as the first one. Okay.
No, that's what I thought too. But the first one had bigger actors.
Huh? The first one had better actors.
The first one had bigger actors. It just didn't really have anybody crazy in the second one.
JT, you would like that movie. You might. I've seen the premise of it. It's fine. It's supposed to be funny, but I didn't go see it.
Yes, guys, I'm a softie, so I do like these types of movies. Oh no, sorry. Whatever. You know what I'm doing. Right?
Okay.
Like this guys, we're watching all these softie movies.
Okay.
Heart and Stone. Okay, bro.
So Letterboxd, that was the point I was making.
Yeah.
A friend of mine who's big into movies, like truly a film nerd. Somebody else had brought it up to me before too. And I was like, oh, okay, like I've seen I'd heard about this, but I'd never seen anything. Like Nico said he follows their Instagram or their Twitter or something, and had seen a bunch of their posts, like top 10 posts or something like that. I'd never seen any of that, but somebody had mentioned to me before. I was like, oh, okay, like this is kind of neat. And I had downloaded it and kind of not really used it. And then my friend from work that is like a big film nerd was like, oh yeah, like something, whatever, was talking about it. And I was like, fucking Letterboxd, like I should really, I guess, use that more. And then a couple of nights, like I just started to really like look into it. I was like, just in a fucking scroll of their entire catalog of like 800,000 movies, just adding shit like that I've seen.
Was it like swipe right, swipe left?
It's not like that. It's like you have a page of like that'll have like 100 movies on it, and you just click through. But all in all, I still have under 1,000, but I added 914 movies that I've ever seen. Which I'm fairly certain that I'm close to like everything I've ever seen, because I even have like fever dream shit that I forgot about come up in my search, like weird bargain bin fucking movies that my grandma bought that nobody else I've ever talked to has even heard of. Like there was this one about it was like a Christmas movie for kids. And it was about a cow that really wanted to be a reindeer. So they had taped branches to her forehead to make her look like a reindeer. And at the end of the movie, she gets to be one of Santa's reindeer. And I think that like the little boy that like took care of her couldn't speak for the whole movie. And then at the end of the movie, she's like, she wanted to be a reindeer so bad, this little cow. And she's like, I'm going to give you my one wish and for you to like get your voice back. And then she gets to be a reindeer anyway. It's like shit like nobody has ever heard of that movie. And that's on fucking Letterboxd. So I'm like, all right, I know this is like serious. The top 4 films is so generic. I just put some of my favorites that were films that were influential to me. So I did that too. Like my top 4 are actually like legitimate favorite movies of mine. But I also have a list of my faves, like that has. Okay, let me see. But my all-time favorites has like 37 movies in it, and Goodfellas is in my top 3. Goat says my top 4 on the app is Goodfellas, Scarface, Fight Club, and Pulp Fiction. You know what? It's a good top 4. My top 4 is, let's see. I picked like my top number 1 out of a couple of different genres. That's what I did. Where's my fucking profile? Here we go. My top 4 is Spirited Away, Watchmen, Pan's Labyrinth, and V for Vendetta.
Okay, so quick question. So when you make this, it's just you're making it, you're setting it as your top, whatever, you're putting it in that order, or it's automatically setting it for you on based on what you're.
No,
looking through?
you choose what order they go in and what are your top 4 favorites.
Okay,
But when you go through this catalog that they have, you can. Okay, let me go to like.
It starts to actually show you certain things that would probably relate to stuff you've put in your catalog.
So let me go to Oppenheimer. Here's Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
I can't operate my phone.
Okay.
So if I go here and I scroll down, I get my phone over here. There's a little plus thing at the bottom. There's a little eyeball here. This is logged that I have seen it, and you can mark whether you liked it or not, but you can also give it a score out of 5. But it's also like in half stars, so you can actually technically score it out of 10. But and then you can write reviews. You can add it to a list. Blah blah blah. And share. You can add stuff to a watch list. My watch list has like, let me see. I've got like. Oh, it actually doesn't tell me how many things are in my watch list. I have a lot of things on my watch list.
It's all movies, right? So that's the thing. It's like, fuck, it's been a long, like, I've watched a lot of movies, don't get me wrong.
Can I see? I have 75 movies on my watch list that I've not seen.
They're using this off the app, man. They're using it off an app because he's asking me I can't think of what my top 4 would be off the top of my head.
Have yet to watch Pan's Labyrinth. Fucking watch it, dude. I will do if we ever go back to late night at the movies, I will so be on that episode. But it's not original. I legit love those 4. Yeah, I feel you. Thank you.
But
JT, what's your top 4?
I don't. It just is on a thing. I don't have that app yet. I can't think of all the movies that I've seen right now.
If you think about your top 4 favorite movies, though,
I don't even know. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. To be honest with you, I really couldn't.
Really have to labor over this, don't you?
Yeah, I do. It's not a. It's and then
Repo
because I've
Man?
watched so much TV fucking series, I get confused too sometimes now, right? With certain things.
Yeah, I guess.
Right. I've there's TV series and then movies, right?
I don't think I've ever seen any of those, unless Repo. If you're talking about Repo Men,
I don't know if there's a Star Trek in there that I can't think of right now. You know what I mean? Like there's certain things, the movies that I actually like too, right? Before all this other stuff have come out.
You can catalog things with dates attached. So like, I have 14 films cataloged for this year that I saw this year. So I saw.
Debbie Does Dallas is probably my number 1, bro. Yeah, when I was 13, maybe.
Debbie Does Dallas.
Yeah.
I don't know what that
she
is.
Doesn't. Now she's just all.
Is it a porn joke? I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, that's
That's one of them, anyways.
But
JT's favorite Shawshank Redemption.
That was like when it's one of them. It's up there, but the there's a few of them with fucking back then that I like the other one too, of Mice and Men.
Of Mice and Men. I have
really
4
do.
lists.
They actually have a movie, right? With what's his name?
Malkovich.
Gary. What's his name? Yeah, and Gary. Is it Kinese? No,
I don't remember the other guy's name.
I can't remember either.
I have 4
Lieutenant
lists.
Dan.
Lieutenant Dan. I have 4 lists. One of them is, like I said, my all-time favorites, which is just like movies that I fucking can't. I will rewatch them until I die. And I have one specifically that is just people are always shocked, appalled, or offended that I haven't seen these movies. Have you talked about this yet? Like, I like, has Nico or Lewis brought this up to you yet?
It's probably been on like one of our movie casts, right? Nico's probably mentioned it, but I couldn't tell you off the top of
Let
my
me
head.
just skim through and just offend the entire chat right now, okay?
Oh, wow.
There
Ready,
is
people.
86 movies in here that I haven't seen. The
Oh, that's probably gonna be a lot.
entirety of Star Wars, never seen one.
It's all right. Me neither. I turned it on and then I turned it off.
I've never seen Titanic.
Wow, man.
I've never seen Back to the Future.
Are you fucking
Any of
serious?
them.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Nico is shocked by my list.
No. I didn't know this. I honestly didn't know this.
I've never
Oh,
seen.
bro, that's nothing. He says.
I've never seen. I've never seen Kill Bill. I've never seen.
I mean, I wasn't the biggest fan of it, but yeah. So go on. Yeah.
I've never seen Dirty Dancing. I've never seen any of the Godfather movies.
Holy fuck.
I've
Man.
never seen The Departed. I've never seen Gladiator. I've never seen Braveheart. I've never seen Rocky or any of its.
What do you watch? Hallmark movies?
I haven't seen most of those either. I
even got a list of those, man.
What the fuck is that? Oh, Chariots of Fire. I've never seen. I've never seen The Sound of Music. I've never seen The Da Vinci Code.
Oh my god.
Chicago. I've never seen Gatsby. I've never seen Moulin Rouge. I've never seen Labyrinth. I've never seen Ghostbusters.
The original Labyrinth with Billy Idol in there and stuff.
No, it was David Bowie, but no, I've
David
never
Bowie.
seen.
Sorry. I always fucking.
Ghostbusters.
Because
I've never
Billy
seen.
Idol has a song on there. That's why. From the track.
I've never seen Caddyshack. I've never seen Saturday Night Fever. I've never seen Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. I've never seen The Goonies.
No, come on, man. Seriously? You know what?
His eyes are gonna fucking pop out of his head. It's so funny.
That's fucking not the Goonies. I must have watched that a million times until the tape fucking cassette broke.
I've never seen The Blues Brothers. I've never seen Scarface. I've never seen The Prestige, which I am gonna watch because Nico explained that one to me, and it sounds actually.
Oh, I didn't watch it until I watched it, but I didn't really see it and
Shame.
then understand it until I watched it. Right?
I've never seen Goodfellas. I've never seen Total Recall.
Oh, Nico's gonna be mad about that. He must have when you said that.
I've never seen Snatch. I've never seen Jaws. I've never seen The Blair Witch Project. I've never seen an Indiana Jones movie.
Can I say something? We've done a lot of those movies we've already done as a movie cast, and you've only heard from what we've said.
Yeah, I know.
I guess we're not doing a good job if you haven't watched them yet. Hey, Nico.
JT loved The Prestige. I will watch that one. I'm not saying I'm not gonna watch these. I'm just saying I haven't seen them. I've never seen a Clint Eastwood movie, so add all of his fucking repertoire to my thing. I've never seen Dog Day Afternoon. I've never seen Psycho. I've never seen.
You really should watch Dog Day Afternoon.
Alien or any of its iterations. I've never seen Predator or any of its iterations.
I grew up watching this shit.
I've never seen.
We took trips to the fucking Jumbo Video, man, to get free popcorn and rent movies with my old man and shit like that back in the day. Like all these movies I remember that you're saying, I was a kid when I can understand maybe why you haven't got to them yet because I was a fucking kid when a lot of them came out.
Right.
I was like 13. So it was, I can understand that. I'll give you that much. But I mean, you're not a kid anymore. You're an adult. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of time we can get. I mean, I
missed out on.
All kinds of free
video
sites.
Store rentals, prime time. No, well, I might have missed out. I was alive in the era of Blockbuster. I know what that is.
Yeah, but Blockbuster was like the end of it. Like Blockbuster was like shutting me down. You might as well shut me down.
That's kind of where I was though. Like that was I remember going to Blockbuster a bunch.
But I mean, we had a Jumbo Video where they had like it was and I lived in Brampton growing up. It was a massive fucking place, right?
Yeah.
Like probably just a local place in smaller towns, right? Which had the huge section of movies, like a huge selection of video cassettes, right? And obviously you need a bigger space for that back in the day because it was cassettes and not DVDs or whatever, right? But
VHS.
They had a whole section that was closed off in the corner that was like a haunted house. So you can walk in there, and that's where all the horror movies were. And then there
Okay.
was a section in the back with like those little fucking drape curtains, like those little, right? Then that's the place where you can go check for the adult films. You know what I mean? That we were always trying to sneak in there while my dad was trying to keep his eye on us or somebody, right? Because
Yeah.
obviously that's the cool stuff in there, right?
Yeah.
But man, and the best part is they gave free popcorn to browse. So that was the fun part of it. You just free popcorn.
Yeah, no, I missed those. I missed all of that.
It used to be an adventure to go to the movies, like to
That's
go
true.
to go to rent a movie. It was almost like almost as cool as actually going to the movie theater,
Mhm.
right? But yeah, it was just more of an adventure. But once they started putting blockbusters up, not for anything, it's just once that company came in, it just everybody said fuck that, and they started downloading and burning stuff, and fucking
Yeah.
the computers came out, and that was it, right?
Yeah.
But I think Nico was saying he got half his collection when Jumbo Video started closing down, right? For
Yeah.
cheap stuff, right? So, I mean, he's got a huge collection, right? But go on, what the other stuff was there, man? Because this is bringing me back
Oh,
to
yeah.
childhood days.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
That's why I had to interrupt. Sorry.
We can add more to the list right now too. I'm sure that you'll have ones that you'd be like, "Have you seen this? Have you seen this?" And I will not
Well,
have seen them.
now that you're bringing
what
them
did I
up,
leave off?
they're in my
Heat.
head. Like, yeah, Heat, yeah.
I've never
yeah,
seen
I
Heat.
can't. Well, but
I'm
I mean,
skipping over a bunch too that are like kind of like like people are like sometimes like whatever, that you haven't seen that one, like old ones like Casablanca and all those.
Yeah.
Never seen that. The Shining, never seen it.
Come on, man.
Eraserhead, I've gotten
don't-
shit for that one a few times.
I don't know. I don't even know what that is. I can't think of what Eraserhead is.
To Kill a Mockingbird, kind of an old one.
Oh my god! Even To Kill a Mockingbird.
I read it. I've never seen the movie. Casino, never seen
I
it.
usually watch the movie and never read the
Sixth
books.
Sense, never seen it.
Holy fuck! You
Fucking.
is it just the genre you don't like? Is it certain genres you don't like, or maybe you just haven't had a
Not
chance to
necessarily. Like
even got
I'm
around
not
to?
into like the gory fucking horror shit, like
Yeah,
Saw
obviously.
and all those ones. Like
There's a
nobody
lot of
really liked that.
people.
It's a David
those
Lynch
are
film.
all-
I haven't seen that one either. Eraserhead. Yeah, I get shit for that one because it's a David Lynch film. Like I think people are just surprised I haven't seen it.
I'm surprised there's a David Lynch.
Gone with the
film.
Wind. I get shit about that one.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't really seen it.
Gran Torino.
Yeah, that was an amazing Clint Eastwood movie. I don't know why.
Platoon.
Okay. I don't remember. I'm not a
Stand
big
By
war
Me.
movie. Oh my god.
And
That's another one I used to watch it over and over and over again.
Groundhog Day too. Never seen that either.
Oh my god. Groundhog Day is like every day. But
I skipped a bunch
Those-
that are just kind of like
Yeah.
whatever.
like I can if
Apocalypse
you're telling me
Now, I've never
those,
seen.
if you're
Huh?
telling me those, I can just imagine what you haven't seen. But once you're saying those, I just didn't realize I've seen all those movies except maybe Eraserhead and maybe Casablanca.
Casablanca.
And fucking, yeah. But I've basically seen
The
all of
Gentleman
those
and the
there.
Irishman are on here too. Also,
Yeah.
Jojo Rabbit. I get shit about that one. The
I
Lighthouse.
might forget where to rank them in.
Oh, Dude, Where's My Car? Never seen that one.
I probably would have never watched it, but I just want it
Too
was a stupid
surrealistic
comedy.
for me. I kind of like the surrealism ones though, so I think
Yeah.
that's why people are surprised I haven't seen that one. Because that is kind of my jam.
I was into horror movies a lot. My dad used to go, and we used to I used to not give a shit, and I watched horror movies since I was a kid, man. Since I was like fucking 5 and 6. I remember the earliest ones was
I've
like 6 years
seen-
old.
I've seen a number of like suspenseful kind of genre horror films, but not like the really gruesome shit. I haven't seen a lot of. I've never seen the Da Vinci Code either. I skipped over that one. I missed that.
I feel like if I set this app up or whatever it is, I set this account up, I'm not going to get off my phone. I'm going to stay on it for the first few hours, just
Probably.
going through shit, right?
Polar
I get nervous.
Express also never seen that.
Oh wow, man! That's with our boy, man, Sean
that's it.
Bean.
That's kind of that's like Star Wars takes up the bulk of my list there. 'Cause
Yeah,
there's
Nico
many
said there were
goddamn
sometimes
movies.
critically like maybe if it was a TV series that was a mini series that was like critically acclaimed of some sort. He said sometimes you might find those on there, but that's why I
Yeah.
mean, there's in this last fucking few years, it's been really, besides the movie shows that we do,
Yeah,
and maybe the stuff that I go to see with Nico when we go to an actual movie theater or whatever.
right.
I don't actually, I haven't really had a chance to watch much, right? in that sense. So
What I
with
liked about
the
it
app, I've
for
been trying.
what I liked about it was that I got to go back and find all of those weird fucking fever dream movies though, that like the bargain bin shit that nobody ever that I'm always like, what the fuck is that movie? And nobody I know has seen it because it was just some bullshit that my grandma found in a fucking bin at a
Yeah.
giant tiger or something. So I pretty much found my entire childhood in this fucking app. And a lot of them are like, oh man, I should go back and rewatch that. Like anything that fucking Dom DeLuise ever did voice acting for,
Mhm.
most of them were in here. Like Troll in Central Park. Have you ever seen that? Oh,
No.
fuck. They're all like kids movies. All
I can't
cartoon.
even put like Don DeLuise in my head for some reason. Why I can't fit
He's a
pictures.
he was a comedian. I'm trying to think of what he was in, like a live action thing. Nico will know. He'll put something in there.
Yeah, I just like
Pebble and the Penguin was another one that he did voice work for. All Dogs Go to Heaven. He was in that.
I know All Dogs Go to Heaven. I think we've all seen that. I think
Oliver
a
and
lot of us have
Company. He was in that too.
seen that.
An
They used to
American
have
Tale.
a wide variety of Disney films back in the
Yeah.
day. I think. Yeah, we still have collections of them in VHS
The
somewhere in a
Swan
box.
Princess movies. Those were all, part of my
Something I didn't watch.
fucking
No,
childhood.
you guys are gonna laugh because they're gonna have shows on there that you're gonna think that this
Yeah,
guy's
to
too
watch and
sensitive.
rewatch stuff.
you know?
The Brave Little Toaster movies. I own all of those. Those are great.
Brave Little Toasters.
It was about a bunch of household fucking appliances that were alive and loved the guy that took care of them. And I forget what the
nice.
premise of the first movie is, that he like, and in the next one, like the second one, he goes off to college, and in the third one, he has a child, and they're trying to save his baby because the baby gets abducted by aliens. So it's like literally a toaster and a vacuum, a lamp and a blanket going to space, and it's so goddamn funny. I've seen that movie on shrooms, I think, on 2 separate occasions. It's so fucking funny to watch.
He was in History of the World.
Huh?
He was in the original
Cannibal
History
Run. He
of
was
the
in
World.
Cannibal Run. Yeah.
The original History of the World.
I don't know. I haven't
Yeah,
seen it.
because isn't that the Mel Brooks
Brave
one?
Little Toaster. He knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, isn't Mel Brooks that's the Mel Brooks one? I think.
Maybe.
History of the World.
The
I don't even remember Cannonball Run off the top of my head.
Jungle to Jungle. Toys,
Mel
Balto, fucking Richie Rich, The Big Green. All of these were like bargain bin movies that I was like, oh shit, I forgot about these. Small Soldiers. I know people have seen that one, but like,
Oh yeah, that was like maybe if I see the pictures and stuff like that, I'll know what they are. But I don't remember too many of that kind of too much. Jungle to Jingle.
Jungle
Oh,
to
that's-
Jungle's Tim Allen, yeah. Tim Allen, and I forget the kid's name. But and then I have one that's just called All Aboard the Nostalgia Train, which is just like movies from my childhood that are funny.
What
to
I mean,
rewatch.
like that's what I mean. You're
Animated
looking at
films, yeah.
animated stuff. Yeah.
Damn. Not
That's what I
all of
mean.
them though. Not all
But no,
of them. I mean,
some of them
that's
right
in-
now you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
I got films that if I see them that are gonna be like Hallmark shit that I've seen with my mom, man, and it's gonna fucking be like, oh my
Yeah,
god.
dude. I don't know. I like cataloging shit like this because my memory sucks, dude.
But you know what's funny?
And it
It's
helps. It
somebody,
gives me so much fucking satisfaction when I'm like, dude, I've been thinking about this movie for the last 13 years and I couldn't remember what the fuck it was called. And then I find it and I put it in this fucking list so that it just is like, that's like nirvana for me, dude.
It's crazy how that works though, but how little things can trigger
Too.
nice memories and good memories,
Me too.
right? Like little things like that, like the way you were talking about it just triggered so many old memories,
Yeah.
right? It's funny how that works, man. It's just I find that cool. Like I mean, even I watched that fucking retiring of the Batista thing where it just triggered a bunch of old memories of baseball and stuff like that, right? So I was literally sitting there crying, like literally while I was watching it.
Soft as
Tears
fuck, bro.
coming down my eyes, just to remembering old school stuff that my mom used to take us to get the fucking baseball signed everywhere, right? By the team. I went to
Nice.
Cooperstown Hall of Fame, man, like a 10-hour drive from here. She drove us,
Sports
and I had
dudes,
to
man.
I had to read the pearlies. Like there was no phone or no GPS, so I had to look down at the pearlies. I got so car sick, it was fucking unbelievable.
Oh my god.
Yeah, just from following a map, and I thought we were gonna get lost. It was only my mom taking like me
I
and my
fucking know
little
what you mean
brother.
though. I can't like read when I'm on a like in a vehicle either. Like it makes me sick.
Well, I've never tried reading it since then, but I mean,
But
I
like
can't
even
even
if
be
I'm
in a
like
little
if I'm
boat in the
I mean
ocean.
you're not a passenger most of the time you're driving, but like if I'm in the if I'm a passenger or whatever, or even if I'm on the bus, if I'm on the TTC and I'm like reading something on my phone, if I read for too long, it makes me feel sick.
I don't know what that is. It's something to do with just not looking up and move
It's
something in
got to
motion,
do
your
with like not
equilibrium.
being aware of the horizon line. Something.
Yeah, right.
It's
Because they kept telling me to look at the horizon line when I was on the boat. When I
yeah.
was on a boat in the deep sea, in the ocean part, and so it was
Because it
getting
helps you
swells.
yeah, it helps you equalize, helps your brain figure out what's going on.
It was so weird because I was on there and I was just so nauseous, and then another boat came to bring me back. Man, I was on a vacation and I had to go back onto shore. I couldn't do it, man, and I couldn't throw up. Right,
Yeah, right,
so
right,
that
right.
makes it even worse, right?
It's
Um,
like, especially if I
but as
like
soon as I
haven't
got to
eaten
land,
anything, it's bad.
as soon as I got to land and I got
Like,
back
whoop,
my 2 feet on the ground, it was
done.
gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so cool, man.
Some
But
people are
man,
just like that, man.
yeah. So, but no, it's just cool how stuff like that. I'm gonna have to check this app out because this is freaking me out. There's a lot of stuff in there that maybe I want to see, maybe I don't want to see in a sense, right? But
Give me some more fucking popular shit that you like, then I'll see if I've seen it.
I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
Come
I need to see it.
on.
I need
I've
to
seen
see it in front of
Shawshank
me.
Redemption. We already got that one.
Yeah, like the way you're saying it, so I can think. I already know the name, but I just can't. I don't absorb use. I do absorb a lot of useless information, but I don't absorb stuff like that for some reason.
Yeah.
I'm not able to retain a lot of it, right? Till I
Yes,
hear
you
it
will.
again.
I haven't seen Barbie yet, if anybody's wondering. Not yet.
Okay, me neither. I keep
Yeah.
seeing the how they build a Barbie home.
I
Now
did
that's
I
a
did see
fucking
Oppenheimer.
that was good,
Let
eh?
me
What do you think?
It
I don't want to
was
spoil it for
good, but
everybody,
you
but
know what though? I gotta watch it again because I got all fucked up near the end. Like the first more than half, I would say like the first 2/3 of it, I'm like, all right, I know exactly what's going on. But where they got into like the trial and the political shit towards the last part, I was like, okay, I'm kind of lost as to what's going on here. And like the whole bouncing back and forth between color and black and white. I was confused about why they were doing that, but I think it was Nico that explained to me that that was meant to be when they were illustrating what was from his perspective versus like what was objective and subjective or something. Like some of it was from his perspective and then the black and white was from other people's perspective or something. I got to rewatch it to like
I
actually
didn't understand that part either.
yeah.
I thought it was like going back further, like back. I know there was some like
I thought it was
history
to
thing, like
illustrate
going.
the time jump. Yeah, it was from
Yeah,
different points of view. Yeah. Um so
yeah. I was trying to
yeah.
think of it like maybe black and white was sort of like the news political point of view. I don't know. It was weird. I don't know. I can't figure that part out. And when I'm thinking point of view, so I'm trying to think of it, but for me it doesn't make
So
sense.
where's
I
my
just
thing?
but I thought it was cool just to see it and be allowed to see it, right?
I saw
Like that.
Corner Office.
I guess live perspective, like if you were in person, like if it was him and he would see it in color as opposed to
Color
somebody
was his
else looking,
perspective and the
it's
black
like
and
us
white
looking
was
now. Yeah.
yeah.
It's like us looking now, what it
Which
would been,
makes
what it would
sense,
have
but
been
now I have to
if we
rewatch it
watched
to
it.
understand that to yeah.
Makes sense. I understand.
I watched Corner Office, which came out last year. The trailer made me expect more of it. I gave it a 3 out of 5.
What,
So I really
Oppenheimer?
No, Corner Office.
Oh wow.
John Hamm was in it.
Yeah. I just heard an interview from him a little while
That was
ago
a
about it.
letdown. Yeah, Corner Office. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if anybody has played the Stanley Parable games. I think there's more than one. No, Corner
No.
Office was let down. Yeah. I thought it was going to be good performance by him, but pointless. Yeah, it was just I don't know. Yeah, it was a letdown. I feel you. What else did I see? I saw what the fuck else did I see recently? I don't like that I can't go back into my diary easier on the app. That kind of does piss me off. Here we go. Oppenheimer. I saw that. I saw Joyride. I don't know. That was kind of a fucking throwaway.
That's a lot. I
That
don't
was
know.
that.
Horror movie sort of thing, right? Kind
Huh?
of thriller. It was kind of like a thriller. Suspense thriller.
No, Joyride was like it's. I don't even know why they called it that. It was kind of weird. It was about this girl. It's like a comedy, but it's
Okay.
like this Asian girl that is adopted by white people, and she is in small town America. I guess there's only one other Asian family in town, and so she makes friends with the other Asian girl. And when they become adults and they're still friends and blah blah blah, and she's like, I don't know who my parents are, so like she has to go to China on a business trip, and they're like, let's find your real family. And it's just like it's like The Hangover if it was about Asians, I guess. That's essentially what the movie is. Like it was I went to see it because I was like, okay, let's see. There's like there's writers for it. Like one of the writers writes for Family Guy and she's Asian, and like there was some other people on the writing team that I was like, okay, like I know this person's work. I just kind of was like, let's see how it is. I also just like had to burn some time that one day. So I went to see it and I was like, all right, it's not like terrible, but also like whatever. Going to see comedy stuff in theaters is kind of burning a ticket.
Yeah, it all depends.
Stuff
what you
like
wanna
that.
See, right?
That's like, yeah. I saw The Flash. Did you see that?
One, yeah.
Yeah. Did you
I
like
went,
it?
Those two, I went with Nico, right?
I fucking
I-
loved it.
Yeah, no, I did. I thought they did a good job, and I'm surprised that they had him in there. But now he's never gonna fucking do it again. But
I know,
Ezra
yeah,
Miller,
he's kind of fucked. They are kind of fucked. Yeah, they are
because the
fucked.
whole because I had seen him on the original one too. I think he was on the Justice League, if I'm not mistaken, in there.
I've not seen Justice League. Maybe that's why I tried to watch Justice League to just get an update on Ezra
It
Miller.
was it was 3 hours, but that's an old one. But the Flash was great. Like a Flash, I thought they did a good job on it. So
Yeah.
I can't wait to see the stuff that's coming out from them. I know a lot of it is, if it's not in post production,
It was a
post
great
production
movie.
right now,
I
then we're
feel
fucked.
That's too bad. Like that, the way I don't know what ever happened to them with the whole fucking mental health thing. I haven't like looked into it in a while, but
No, he's
I hope
looking
they
good
figured it
now.
out,
I
'cause,
did.
like, that was a great movie, and like they are kind of made for that role.
Oh, for sure.
I saw Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Did you see 1 and 2, or you just seen 3?
Yeah, I've
That was
seen.
this
No,
year.
yeah, I've seen them all. I saw The Princess Bride for the first time this year. Hadn't seen that one before this year.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I saw Scream 6 in theaters.
Yeah.
I saw the new Pinocchio, the Guillermo del Toro one.
Yeah, I don't know. I heard it gets mixed reviews depending on how you look at it.
I
Heard
gave
it's
it
good
4
animation and stuff like that.
time. I give it 4.
Yeah.
And I really like Guillermo del Toro. So I might have been kind of generous, but it wasn't bad. I saw 65. No.
That was weird.
Don't bother with that one. It was
it
like
says if you
Jurassic
wanna fall
Park
asleep.
meets fucking Arrival meets, or not Arrival. Jurassic Park meets fucking I should have written it in my goddamn review thing. I had a really good description for it.
The fucking Andrew. I don't know. It's the guy's too pretty to
was
be
great.
in Jurassic
Yeah.
Park time.
I saw Ant-Man and the Wasp, the Quantumania one.
I want to see that Blue Beetle come out when it comes out, man. That looks
That
cool.
one looks good too. I'm excited about that one. Avatar: The Way of Water, I've seen like 3 times now,
Mhm.
and that was it for this year.
No, yeah, that movie wise, no. Yeah, unless I've seen a few things that are on probably Netflix and stuff like that, but I just can't think of them at the top of my head.
Yeah.
Little things, but the big ones were the ones I seen with Nico, right? But I haven't seen that Pinocchio. I've seen that. Is that the Pinocchio? This is not the miniseries Pinocchio, right?
No, it was a movie.
That's the movie one, right? I seen the other one with the miniseries one, so that was different. No, not miniseries. I seen that
And
other
like
one.
Ewan
by-
McGregor does the voice of the cricket, I think.
not the miniseries. The other Guillermo del Toro, or whatever. His other show that he did this year.
Oh, the Cabinet of Curiosities thing.
Cabinet's Curiosity. Yeah.
I tried to start watching that, and I don't remember what happened. I just couldn't
Well,
get
it's an anthology, so it's unless you like it switching every episode, then you're not gonna like it. Some people don't like that shit, so
I don't really
you
care
know.
about that as much. I just tried to watch the first episode, and whatever, I don't know, that day I was just like, I'm not into this.
Yeah. No, there's a few things.
Train
I mean, it all
Spotting 1 and
depends.
2, I have seen both. Yes.
Good.
Yep.
Good. Transporting or whatever, not transporting.
Train
Anyway,
Spotting.
Train spotting.
Train Spotting.
Yeah.
You want to
that
hear
was
about my
discussed in the
faves
first one.
list? I can pull up the faves.
The faves, yeah. Well, if you like,
Let me see.
how many faves you have?
Like 30 something. Where did
Holy
it go?
fuck!
It's not that many.
Oh, I don't. I'm
Where's
not
my
worried.
Where's my list?
I gotta do one of those, like
I
like I
like
said.
those. I like them too.
I
It
haven't tried
probably
it.
I gotta rewatch them both. I do okay. Anything by fucking Studio Ghibli is in my favorites list, so I can pretty much skip that entirety. Which is like Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle, Kiki's Delivery Service, Princess Mononoke, My Neighbor Totoro, like all these anime movies that JT doesn't give a fuck about. That's pretty much all of that is in there. V for Vendetta. Oh my god, I love that movie.
Yeah, I never watched it.
It's like an underground fucking superhero movie. Like it's a comic book hero movie. I like all those fucking non-mainstream. The Wind Rises I just saw for the first time this year. I think it was earlier this year. That's another anime from the same studio. Anyway, V for Vendetta is like a comic book, like a not as mainstream comic book movie.
Yeah, I know about those. Those are like
Never seen
like
V for
stuff
Vendetta.
like
Nico, come on, man.
he's probably read the comic.
He has. You should.
But yeah,
it probably won't do. Just I haven't read the comic, but
it's
really
considered what are they called, man? I know because they do that with like Sweet Tooth stuff like that. The comics that aren't the biggest ones like out there.
Watchmen. I fucking love Watchmen. Another comic book movie.
Yeah.
Pan's Labyrinth. I already talked about that. Nausicaa and the Valley of the Wind. That's another fucking anime. The Mask. Another comic book movie.
My nephew's been wondering where he can get anime movies from because he's been going nuts because he can't get his Netflix anymore.
Those are very, very, very mainstream as far as like animes are concerned. Like
no, but he has to get them on a certain you have to get them on a certain channel, like because they cut the Netflix, so it's only like one TV screen at a time, sort of thing.
Yeah,
so
gotcha.
Right? Yeah.
I don't know. I just own all of those. I buy the DVDs. Nightmare Before Christmas, that will come as no shock to anybody that knows me. Mrs. Doubtfire, I fucking love that movie. A Goofy movie, 1 and 2. The Birdcage, fucking love that movie. James and the Giant Peach, that movie slaps. Twister.
I remember watching that too, and both of those. I don't know if that'd be my favorites, 100%. Maybe if I think back when, if I start going back to childhood stuff, you're gonna see all these like weird fucking movies, man. It's not gonna be like anything.
I told you, I built one of my lists is entirely just weird movies from my childhood. Treasure Planet, which was fucking what's it called? DreamWorks remake of Treasure Island.
Okay.
Fucking dope. Hellboy, both of them, another comic book movie. Little Miss Sunshine. Great indie movie. Wow. A movie called The Fall that a lot of people haven't really seen, which is another kind of indie movie.
My Girl. My Girl.
My Girl. I haven't seen that one. I know what that is.
God.
That's a Macaulay
Culkin one. Yeah.
Yeah, I know what that is. I should add that to my list of shit that pisses people off that I haven't seen it. 300 is in my fucking favorites.
Wow, you watched that one?
I like 300.
Yeah, I know. Just out of all the ones you didn't watch, I mean,
I know.
It's kind of weird, yeah. I guess it's a time thing, man. It's depending what.
I got a lot of movies in here from like the 2008 around there. Like that was a big movie time for me. Juno, Avatar, Scott Pilgrim, Nightcrawler is a good fucking movie. You want a hidden gem recommendation? Lay it on me, buddy. Deadpool. Shape of Water, fucking awesome movie. The Batman, no shock to anybody, and like Dark Knight and all those other ones.
Well, they're all there.
Everything Everywhere All at Once. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Fight Club, American History X, Big Fish, 10 Things I Hate About You, and Finding Nemo. That was pretty much my entirety.
What's
My
this one?
faves. Yeah,
What?
I'm so curious. Tell me.
Which one?
Hidden
It's gonna
gem
be some-
recommendation. The
I'm
suspense
waiting for it
one.
to pop up. Yeah, the
The Good Son?
The Good Son. Oh, with fucking Mark
think-
Mark Wahlberg.
Is
No,
that
that's the one.
Yeah, and he's like a priest or whatever.
Yeah. I thought I had seen snippets of it. Oh no, it's Culkin. Is it? But no, so it's not the right one. Then I'm thinking of something
Culkin's
else.
best. The Good Son. Oh shit! From '93. Yeah, let me see.
Okay, so that we're thinking of a different one. Yeah,
What am I thinking of? The
We're
Mark
thinking of that-
Wahlberg one. Yeah, I was totally on the same thread as you though.
hey, the Pope's son. I don't know. It can't be the Pope. God's son, maybe.
No, it's the Good Something. And
the good
Elijah
father.
Wood's in this
The
one,
Good
too.
Father. I think it is.
The Good Father. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it is. I think that's what it is. To be honest with you.
Young boy stays with his aunt and uncle and befriends his cousin, who's the same age, but his cousin begins showing increasing signs of psychotic behavior. And so it's Elijah Wood and Macaulay Culkin as friends. It's a dark film. Oh, I'm adding it to the watch list.
I just
For
want to see what it
sure.
is.
So what
the
are we
film is.
thinking of? Okay, let me look up fucking Mark Wahlberg.
It's the
and see
father
that-
one. I think it's the father one. To be honest with you. Oh, I've seen this cover, bro. Maybe I might
know
have
it
seen
is?
this movie. I might have seen this movie.
Mark Wahlberg.
The Good Son. I've seen these covers. There's the red one. Yeah, I've seen it with that like weird house. and
What's
the
that
dripping of the blood.
fucking? I'm missing one from my list that I've seen that has. This is so weird. I have to put Lovely Bones on my fucking watch list because I really want to see that one. That fucking. This is the way that my brain just did some fucking stupid map to get here. But I was like, oh, I totally forgot to add one to the list of movies I've seen. It has Mickey Rourke in it, and it came up because I saw
Okay.
the poster for The Fighter, and I was like, oh yeah, I always think it's that movie, and it's not. It was The Wrestler.
Oh yeah, that's the one with Mickey Rourke.
I've
where
seen
he's got
that
the
one,
ugly
and I
face.
forgot to add it.
Him and his ugly face.
And he
I
was
don't know.
in
He's got a
Sin-
weird looking
That's
face.
kind of the only other thing I've seen. Depressing ass movie, Lovely Bones. I know I've heard that, but like it's fucking like seems to be kind of critically acclaimed, doesn't it? Maybe I'm
Yeah.
wrong. It's a lot
I
of
don't know, you might be right.
shitty movies that Mark Wahlberg's been in. I cannot find this one.
If
The
it's
Good-
not Mark Wahlberg.
Father Stew. That's what it's called.
Oh, well, we were close. There's father in it. It's not.
The Good Son. Yeah, no, it was
Yeah.
not even close. Anyway, Max Payne,
just
another
Scrabble.
fucking underground comic book, or was that a video game movie?
I thought that was a video
Nico
game.
will
Max
correct me
Payne.
on that one.
I thought Max Payne is a video game, but I'm not a video gamer, so I'm not 100% sure. So don't quote me on that, guys. But I knew Twisted
Video game,
Metal.
Video game.
but
Twisted Metal. You know what? Okay, speaking of video game movies, you know what one I saw the trailer for that I'm actually really fucking excited for? Gran Turismo.
okay, there's only a camera version I can find now, man. It fucking sucks, but it's not a dark movie, so it's not too bad. But that
Yeah.
stupid fucking slots lettering and
It
everything
just
pops up.
it's out like as of this week, right? Like it just came out, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
it's
I
gonna
gotta
be a while before. It'll be a while before
It's a
it comes
video
out. on
game.
any
Yeah, I
streaming
thought
site.
sorry. My fuck up.
Even before it comes out on any video streaming site, right?
Yeah. I'm
So,
trying to think of what else is out. Let me check my Cineplex thing and see what else is like out or coming out that I'm excited for. Cause like I'm
There was
big into
something-
I go to the movie theater all the fucking time now, dude.
No, something Dimitri, whatever fucking that one Nico was telling me about with the guy
The
from
Last
cast
Voyage
of-
of Demeter.
Yeah, Demeter, whatever. Yeah, the
That's
guy
about
from
like
one of the guys from,
Dracula.
yeah, it's Stannis or no Davos or whatever from fucking Game of Thrones.
Based on
so-
a real life story, that's why. Which one? Oh, Gran Turismo?
Yeah, that one is
Yeah,
a
I
little
know.
different. It's not based on like
I know that I know
Fast
it's
and the
not based
Furious
on the
style,
game.
Yeah,
I know that. But I'm like, oh, it just reminded me because like speaking of video games.
Yeah.
Last Voyage of Demeter is
because it actually is a real race. They have
no, I know.
races
Yeah,
like
it was
that,
based on
crazy
like a
races.
kid that won a Gran Turismo gaming tournament and got to be
Yeah.
a racer, like an actual driver for a racer.
driver. Yeah, but that was
The
kind of
Last
crazy
Voyage
the
of
way they do it, the
Demeter
plot.
is based on a single chilling chapter from Bram Stoker's classic Dracula.
Yeah,
Tells the
and I
terrifying
think
story
it's
of a merchant ship Demeter, which is chartered to carry private cargo, 50 unmarked wooden crates to London. Strange events, blah, 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 blah.
disappears. Yeah, but
Who's
no,
in it?
that's the guy from Davos from fucking
Game of Thrones?
Game of Thrones, man. That's what Nico was telling me the other day, and then I seen a fucking ad for it. But there was something we seen too prior to the Flash, watching the Flash, I'm pretty sure, and watching Oppenheimer. And I
Yeah.
just can't think of what they were that are upcoming, you know. Obviously, I hope once my nephew can say whatever he's in, then I can
Right.
use that as an upcoming, but that's next year. So yeah, that'll be a while. It's funny because the main actors ended up they stopped recording just as the strike started, right? Like they made sure they
I
got all their
know.
stuff done first.
Yeah.
So you didn't get to see them very long. I seen them, but not very long. It was kind of crazy though. I was trying to get you a job there. I was looking for fucking those production company things, man. Those guys do a lot of work, man. Those people that carry the actual cameras and shit, the stoners that look
Yeah.
like me. Yeah,
The shit that's
those guys
coming
do a
out.
lot of work, man.
Shit that's coming out right now. Like pretty much Oppenheimer and Barbie is dominating at the fucking box office. And then there is Last Voyage Demeter is there. Something about a megalodon shark, which I have no interest in seeing. There's a
I almost
Teenage
took a
Ninja
picture.
Turtles movie coming out.
Yeah, I almost took a pic. Yeah, I heard about that. I hope that's good, man.
And
To be
Mission
honest with you,
Impossible.
because there's a lot to live up to from the first one. Those first real life Ninja Turtle fucking.
The ones from like
ones
the
we used
early
in the
90s,
80s, in the
or the
early
80s.
90s,
Yeah.
yeah.
Those ones are good, dude.
Yeah, man. They just because they I don't know, the animation and stuff was pretty good for its time. I thought they did whatever they did was good. Not
This other
animation,
one,
but
824, is making or made that Talk to Me one. Have you seen the trailer for that? It's like a horror movie.
no, maybe that's one of the ones we've seen at the
It's
thing.
based on like the monkey's paw fucking thing. That's like you get 5 wishes, and every time you make one of the fingers drops. It's like based on that. They're like talking to a Ouija board thing. Oh,
This
ignore
one?
the cat behind me.
Yeah.
I watched it. You watched the
This one?
Talk to Me one?
Yeah, I
Or
think
maybe
that's
he's
what you're
talking about
saying.
Mission Impossible. Sound of
I don't know.
Freedom. Sound of Freedom was that one about child trafficking or something.
Yeah, that one, kept that one actually. There's a lot of controversy behind that one. That one is a little
Grab
bit,
the hand, you can see the dead and it possesses you. Yeah.
they
That's
have
not what it is, Julie. Oh, sorry. I thought that was like kind of that's what the trailer like reminded me of. You know what I'm talking about though. But yeah, okay, yeah, you grab the hand and you get possessed by the dead. I got it.
it's not like that other
wanna
one with
see that. That was
Denzel
cool.
where the spirit jumps from one to the other, like which
I don't know.
Denzel was in that one, and fucking I think John Goodman. Oh, that
Maybe.
was what movie? What movie was that, Nico? Man, you got to remember what that was. It was Denzel Washington. I think it was.
Eagle Facts.
Yeah, I think it was Denzel
Easter
Washington.
Stats.
John Goodman was in it. The guy I think that played Casey Jones from the Ninja Turtles. That guy, I can't remember his name off the top of my head either right now. I'm having brain farts when it comes to that shit. But there was a movie with them, and it was like they were whistling, and every time the whistle would happen, the spirit like it kind of was going. It was a weird thing. Like he was in jail, then he said something to one guy, and it got into his body. And
That
this
just reminded me of another movie I want to
the
see.
dead person that when it what the fuck was it, man? Now you're gonna make me go through Denzel Washington movies.
What the
Right?
fuck was that? That's another movie. You just reminded me of another movie I want to see that had nothing to do with what we were talking about.
No, but now I want to know what this Denzel Washington.
I'll look up John
was.
Goodman in a second.
Oh, I gotta check it out right here. I'm here.
Blackbird.
Blackbird, the TV,
Yeah.
the movie that was just out or whatever. Yes,
It's good.
yes, it's all right. I don't mind it. It was different. You can
Yeah,
check
I
that
like
out.
that Taron Egerton. No clue on that one. Okay, so John Goodman, is that what you said?
It's okay. I got it. I'm looking at it.
Oh,
right
you
now. I'll
got
be
it,
able to tell it once I see it.
Blackbird is another movie I want to see.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, what was I looking at?
Oh, Fallen.
Infinity
Fallen.
Pool.
That's what it's
Fallen.
called.
That's what it's
Yeah.
called. I
Yeah.
don't know that one.
That one's
You want me to watch Infinity Pool? What's
that one's
Infinity?
actually pretty good, man. It's all right. Infinity Pool's disgusting. If you want to watch it, go ahead. Be my guest.
What is it?
I really liked it. I don't know if it's for you. I don't know if you want to see that. It's Sarsgaard movie. Yeah, he's in it.
Skarsgård?
Skarsgård brothers. Yeah. I
His
think there was a
name's Cronenberg.
Skarsgård in the fucking
Wait a minute. Okay, so
Oppenheimer.
this fucking director, I keep hearing his name for some reason.
Who?
Enjoying a vacation on pristine beaches, exceptional staff seconds, but guided by the seductive mysterious Gabby, they venture outside to the resort grounds, find themselves in a culture filled with violence, hedonism, and untold horror.
Yeah, that one Nico was called Fallen. The one I was talking about with the John.
It's a
Goodman
head
and
trip.
fucking-
Okay, I'll add it to the watch.
Oh, the Mia Goth one. Yeah, that one there. The Infinity Pool. man.
Cronenberg, though. Who is that? Okay,
Cronenberg.
Possessor. Okay. I was going to say, I've heard this guy's name because
He's in a lot, man. That's Nico's boy.
Cronenberg. Antiviral also.
Al's boy too. I think everybody.
Oh, I just had another one that I was thinking of that I want to. Oh, I want to rewatch fucking Midsummer.
I don't know who Gregory Hoblet is, but this is the director of Fallen. But the cast is good.
Fallen.
1998. Donald
Gregory
Sutherland.
Hoblet. Yeah, what a weird name.
Oh, Gandolfini's in it too.
Searching for a criminal he's already met.
Eli Cotes, that's his name. That's the one that plays fucking, I think, Casey Jones, if I'm not mistaken, Deeks.
Right.
So, yeah, in the old Ninja Turtles movie, man, the original one. If I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles original. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. that's
Prophecy
right.
was good too.
I know who
man.
this
I just
Elias
seen that.
is. Codius? I don't know how you say
That's
it.
the problem.
Yeah,
You start looking at these fucking actors, and then you start seeing what movies they were in, and that brings up other ones. Like I'm,
yeah,
like,
that's true.
as soon
That's
as I
true.
type on one of them, like I just seen Prophecy, the one there with what's the one that dances in the fucking movies all the time? Christopher Walken. I don't even know how he's still walking. To be honest with you, the guy's fucking got to be 90. I don't know how he's still doing anything. But no,
Christopher Walken.
even Donald Sutherland. I think Donald Sutherland, whenever he's in movies, if he's not dead yet, he sits
He
there.
is
now, you know
old
what I
as
mean?
fuck.
His hands are all crippled, like with arthritis. Yeah, man, it's pretty bad. But he's still going.
I've never seen Annie Hall.
Annie
Something
Hall,
Christopher Walken was in. Oh yeah, I forgot he was in Sleepy Hollow. That's hilarious.
He's been in a lot of fucking shit.
Yeah.
Regardless if it's for just a little scene or whatever, even TV shows lately, he's been doing a lot of. I've seen him more in TV shows than anything else, which I thought was weird. I guess it's just something to do now. Like it's,
Stepford Wives. I haven't seen that either.
but
I don't think I've
it's-
ever watched Wayne's World to the end. Now that I think about it, I've seen like most of it. I don't think I've ever watched the whole thing.
You're not Canadian.
I,
Can't be.
I
just
I
can't.
might have.
Yeah.
Maybe I gotta rewatch it. I guess.
I mean, you might have. Okay, see what happens with
He
me
was
is
in
I've
Mouseman?
watched so many parts of it, except sometimes I realize I watch it in different segments, and I don't always watch it right through. Right with
Yeah.
movies especially when I'm doing these rewatches, I start to realize when Nico tells me,
Balls
"Oh,
of
I've seen
Fury,
that
I
one,"
forgot about that one.
Yeah.
I've seen that. I need to add that to my.
Spaceballs? Have you watched Spaceballs?
Yes, I have.
All right, at least you can want to say you watched.
What's that one with Weird Al? I've seen that one too.
UHF?
Yeah, I've seen that one like a dozen times.
with Nico's boy Kramer.
Yeah, Nico's boy. What else? We're just on the Christopher Walken train now, seeing what else he's been in.
There's all kinds, man. You start going to actors.
Oh, I haven't seen a bunch of the Tarantino ones. Hold on a minute. People get mad about those. That should be on my list.
I don't know, man. There's some weird ones.
I have shit of Tarantino's on my watch list though, like that. I'm like, all right, I need to watch this. I haven't seen Reservoir Dogs. That's on my watch list. I haven't seen The Hateful Eight, but I didn't put that on the list. I haven't seen Jackie Brown, but that's on my watch list. I've never seen Death Proof.
Wow. There's a lot. You really haven't seen much.
What the
There's
fuck does Tarantino have to do with Little Nicky?
I don't know. Maybe
No, I want to see the director ones. That's not what I
was-
wanted.
It was like, what do you call that? When they just add their name for credit. A lot
He
of
was
the
an
times.
actor apparently in it.
Oh, he's probably
Yeah.
just had a small part.
Yeah, I
All
haven't
the Adam
seen.
Sandler movies. Fuck, man.
I think I've seen like every fucking Adam Sandler movie though.
Yeah, man. I like them.
Actually,
You
no,
know-
that's a lie. I haven't seen Little Nicky.
But then, I mean, I'm gonna go down stuff like The Notebook and shit like that. I'm gonna say I watched all when I start popping up on all these Ryan
I haven't
Gosling
seen The
films I've
Notebook.
seen.
I haven't seen The Notebook.
Oh my god!
I should
But
have
that
it
was,
on
you
the
know,
shit list.
I read it, and then it was after I read it, the movie didn't do nothing for it, so I was just like,
Have
fuck
you
it.
seen? Have you seen Rain Over Me?
No.
That's an Adam
don't think
Sandler
so.
movie that's fucking super sad.
Is it newer?
No,
I don't know if I have. I know there's some back before when he
let
did
me
stuff
find
that,
it. Have you seen Punch Drunk Love?
yeah, with that's Jennifer
I love that
Aniston in
movie.
it.
Huh?
Is that the one with Jennifer Aniston in it? No.
No. No, I know when you're
Who's the
thinking of.
chick? But there was another chick in that one too, right? Like another
Yeah.
girl actor alongside of him in Punch Drunk Love.
I'll find out that one in a
Drew
second.
Barrymore?
No, Drew Barrymore's and a bunch of other ones.
Hmm?
Punch Drunk Love was what the fuck? I don't know who this is though. Her name is Emily Watson, but I don't know who it is.
Oh, I've heard that name before.
It's a
I
Paul
just-
Thomas Anderson movie. But anyway, where the fuck is Rain Over Me? How is that not on here? Should be higher up on the list. It's fucking. I've seen so
Watson?
many of these. I've never seen Airheads.
No?
No,
Why not?
I don't know. I've never seen Coneheads either.
I don't know.
Rain Over Me. There it is. It's from 2007. Rain Over Me.
Okay.
It's about like September 11th. Like he loses his family in 9/11,
I'm just trying to see the actual picture cover.
and it's
I'm
got
looking at it
Don Cheadle in it.
Maybe I haven't seen it, to be honest with you.
The director is not a dude
Yes.
I've ever heard of, but
I like Don Cheadle, but he's in a lot of stuff, but maybe it's just something I can't think of, right?
mhm,
So, but
it's super sad.
yeah. See, I don't mind sad movies. Really,
Neither do
I'm
I.
weird that way too, right?
That's what I
don't
mean. Like
mind
I could
sad
probably watch My Girl
zombie movies.
and like
Well, no, I don't know. It's about bees.
I know how the movie goes. I know what happens.
Maybe that's why you're like, I don't want to watch it. It's gonna bring back too many memories of the slushy.
My Slushie, yeah, I'm traumatized from the Hornet and my
Yeah.
my Slushie at
Oh.
some kind of at fucking Rib Fest in London.
See, I don't know. Yeah, that's the way to bring it back around. See that? Look at that.
Yeah, we've come full
Sure.
circle, guys.
Short term. My memory's not too bad.
I don't
I just
know.
was like, but the only reason I say that because I've seen it just a little recently because my niece and stuff has been into that one. She likes the song.
Which one?
My Girl, like the original,
Oh.
the My Girl song, yeah. So, but yeah, it's crazy how they fast they grow up. Fuck, and they can tell you what they like and stuff now. Fuck,
Yeah.
no. I'll be watching all these. I played with Princess. I played with dolls all weekend, so that was fun for me. I've never had to play with dolls before.
That
but,
tracks. That's nice.
So, I was being showed what to do. You know what I always found weird is that, like, how does she know to instinctively know how to rock the baby and all this crap? And it's not like she's seen
From
it. It's
watching
like,
her mother.
but what, watching her mother do it to her?
Yes.
You remember that stuff? Like, I don't even remember what I did. My mom did. That'd be
No,
weird because
not
that means
at
I
this
remember
point in my
latching.
life. I don't. But like,
I was gonna say because it's so weird. It's just that, that just how she's learning how wear the diaper and all that stuff. It's just so like it's almost like it's like trained.
I also was the oldest,
like,
so I
born for
saw
that.
both of my younger brothers get babied.
Yeah, but she's the youngest, so she doesn't see any of them except herself, right?
Right.
So I didn't know that they actually can pick that up from themselves, learning it like
Why
that.
not?
Yeah, I guess so. It's not like she watches shows that say that and stuff like that. I watched a bunch of Baby Annabelle fucking YouTube shorts, man, which is just a fucking doll and
the fuck is a baby
adult.
Annabelle?
an adult playing with the doll in the background like this. Okay. you know, and it's like it's not even a real doll. It
Kids
doesn't move by
YouTube is
itself.
creepy, bro.
It is, man, and like they have them cut. They have their heads cut, so it's just like over here, so you can't see who's the person that's
Right.
doing it. Yeah, it's so fucking weird. Like you can make a video of anything.
Cat.
What is that? What it was jumping off the thing?
Well, no, I
heard
was like,
something.
what the fuck? I can't direction. I
Oh,
was like, what is
yeah, I
this
see.
on the couch? It's the cat.
the black, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe we should wrap this up.
Creeping.
It's already got like 2.5 hours now. I think.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, I don't even know what happened there.
Well, we just went down a fucking rabbit hole on movies, which
On
is
movies
easy
right
enough
now.
to do.
Yeah, well
Yeah.
now I have to. I'm gonna have.
The
Now
point
you're gonna give
being,
me
everybody
checking
get
on that fucking
Letterboxd.
letterbox.
Get Letterboxd and add me, and let's talk movies.
Like I seen every time I click on your thing. Is it an app or is it only on the website?
No, there's an app too. It's not an awesome app, but it's better than trying to do the website on your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I have to try that because I seen the thing that you sent me, the link, right? The link that's there.
Yeah.
Right. But I just haven't set it up an account or anything yet. Oh.
Let's make it. The coffee is, kicking in. JT's
No. That something I fucking pulled something weird there. It was weird. It was a weird feeling when I went up or
Letterboxd
stretched.
will do that. Yeah, exactly. I'm telling you, dude. I don't know how many, because like the whole entirety of their catalog, you can get to it where it will show you the 800,000 plus movies that are on there. I have no idea how many pages deep I got because it doesn't tell you the number of pages. It just says
shit, you flipped through.
previous page or next page, and I spent like 4 nights, probably 4 to 5 hours each night, just trying to get to a point where I was like, all right, I don't even know what these movies are. Like a lot of them were foreign movies, right? So I was like, okay, I'm in territory that I'm like, okay, this is shit that I've not seen any of these. It took me like 4 days to get into the boonies of like, okay, I don't know what any of these are.
That's the thing too, is with these now there's a lot of foreign films coming out that they use English.
Which I'm
wording to
starting
it.
to like. I'm kind of into though.
I don't
Like, I've seen
mind.
a
I don't
lot.
mind, especially if the voice and the comes out. Sometimes it's hard if you're reading lips. If you tend to read
Yeah.
lips, it's weird.
Yeah, the cat just jumped off. I was like, "Fuck this, I'm out."
Yeah, when the voice and the what's it called, fuck
Yeah.
up. Yeah,
Yeah, when they're like
I
missing.
don't like it. Yeah, I don't really like it. But if I try not to focus on that, I can pay attention to it, right? So
Yeah, when it's
but-
like a bad kung fu movie.
yeah, or something. Yeah, something like that. Some of them are really well done now, right? So
That's the other
But-
thing too. I saw a lot of fucking weird, like Jackie Chan movies that I don't know what they were called, but I've seen so many of them because my dad loved them. Like
what
the
like
Chinese ones. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they were called, but I've seen a lot of them.
Probably has some slobby ones in there, right?
Somewhat.
Slobby stuff in Jackie
What does that
Chan
mean?
like that.
Oh, I don't
like when he was back home, probably before he came to the U.S. to film, right?
That's what I mean. Yeah, like there were a lot of his. Okay, never mind then.
I started
He's
watching
just out
Bollywood
down here
movies
like
too now.
fucking trying to get my attention, but also was like, "Fuck you."
That's
Anyway,
the weirdest that way, man. Every time I walk into my dad's house, it takes off.
the cat.
Yeah, it used to be so. I used to always chill and hang around, but now it just takes off. It's too good for us, and it's about 3 times the size it was from before.
This one is like a sheepdog. She's just like trying to herd everybody to bed.
Yeah.
She starts
That's
to
it.
carry on when it's like, all right, it's bedtime. What the fuck?
Okay. Yeah, I want to have my time on the fucking area in the area at
But
nighttime
then,
too, okay?
yeah, I guess like your alone time in the living room. What do you got to do is so fucking important. The hell?
Those pillows in the background. Bada boom.
Betty's a girl.
Oh, sorry. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Well,
Anyway,
but yeah, so I'm gonna just do these promos quick for you guys again, man.
yeah,
From the
run
time
run
just
through
get
them.
I run through them quick, guys. Here you go. I even put the music. Where is it? I even throw it for background for this.
Do you want me to
Yeah.
play the chicken wing promo again?
It's all good. So yeah, guys, the late night collectors community. Don't forget there was a new episode of Comic Shop Talk today. It came out at 7 p.m. with Chris calling in from Mexico. So take a look at that and see if he got a satan or whatever. And he's wearing a tank top with muscles showing up. Let us know back here at Late Night Chat. Next, and don't forget next week on Late Night Chat we have Game of Thrones on Thursday, August 17th, with Nico and me doing Watch the Throne. And next Monday, big anticipation for this one is the Hot Wings episode that you guys did. That was Julie's pre-record for the summer, and everything created by Julie and everything like that, but hosted by Christine, and guest starring fucking Nico and Lewis. So, guys, it should be a great one. So take a look. Hopefully, I think it's going to be around 8 o'clock. But stay linked in with the notification, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe to both channels, guys. We're having fun, so it's all fun. But I can't do it no more with that. BBP, fucking once the trumpet kicks in, he throws me right off. But yeah, so that's everything, and yeah, we'll have to. You're still here, Rob. You were quiet, man. What happened?
Silent partner.
Yeah, I was gonna say he was just mad because he wasn't invited to the meeting. I think.
Next time, buddy.
Next time. But yeah, I was just gonna play a song.
You want to eat some hot wings, Rob? Let's talk about it.
Yeah, see if you can handle that. I can't do that shit, man. I fucking have a hemorrhoid. That would.
I mean, didn't stop
that
me.
Would not. Yeah, it would help. Trust me. It's greasy foods enough is bad enough. Greasy food with fucking hot sauce, never.
I didn't think I was going to be able to do it either, though. I think that I got to go up against Laura.
You have to go against somebody that can handle it. Like, I'm already sweating just thinking about it.
I can handle it, as it turns out.
Well, I gotta go up against these guys said you ate them all, like all the flavors, and it was like nothing for you.
I did.
Yeah,
it wasn't like nothing. The last one, I mean, it was fucking hot, but I wasn't like, you know what? I think not to. Oh, I froze for a sec. Not to ruin anything, but like, Christine was great as the interviewer for the purpose of this shoot, because she can handle her shit,
especially with those two when they're going. Oh yeah,
she killed it, dude.
Yeah, you have to know how, because especially because she puts up with Nico a lot, so it's easy, and so that's one down, so that's easy. It's just Lewis; he was probably on his well behaved, as much as he could, right? So. You guys are at his place, so
the banter was amazing. The back and forth was hilarious. They were both just totally switched on for it. Was
there alcohol involved as well?
Oh god, yeah. Nico had beer on the table during the thing. I don't know if they were drinking before I showed up or not. I don't know, but
yeah, the pre-drinking.
The Coors Light was flush.
Yeah,
and they had.
Coors Light sissies.
That was Nico's relief beverage of choice. He had beer, he had milk, he had water on the table, and I don't remember if Lewis also had beer on the table. I don't remember.
I mean, it was a good choice for hot stuff, so it was a good choice in beer.
I would think that I was good. I would think that the bubbles would he wasn't drunk by any. No, that's not what I don't think I said that.
No, we didn't say drunk.
He was drinking beer, but I don't know. But I would think that's what I'm saying. I don't think like the carbonation, I feel like, would have made it worse. Because you ever had like spicy shit, like spicy food, and then you drink pop and it fucking hurts more? That's what I would think that beer would do.
Yeah, I don't even know what helps in that situation. Like, I know they I don't know, man. People say milk, people say all kinds
Christine
of
was laughing at me so hard when I had the last one and it was really fucking hot. She was just dying of laughter watching me. Because I was like, what do you do? What do you do to help it? And yeah, it's pretty funny.
Just gotta wait it out, man, apparently.
It doesn't I
see shows where they actually eat the pepper, man.
The half-life on the actual spice, it wasn't like I was suffering all night, dude. Like, it wasn't. It's fucking hot, but like, it wasn't like,
Oh, it tames down after a while.
It wasn't like I couldn't sleep. It was
slowly,
like,
it dissipates.
I just, had to get up at 3 a.m. and take a very problematic shit. That's what happens.
I've watched somewhere where they actually eat the pepper themselves, like the hot pepper themselves.
People can't fucking sleep when that happens. Yeah. Can you imagine how much that would hurt? How much that's going to hurt coming back?
Yeah, and if you can't get acid and stuff doesn't come up this way, you know how much pain you would be in for hours?
Fuck
I thought
that.
about that because I've seen these guys literally have a puke bucket beside them when they're doing this because
That's
it's
what
that
I
fucking
said.
disgusting.
During this fucking show, I was like, do we need a puke bucket? But you know what? I've seen those fucking the people that eat that blue Dorito that's all covered in those
Oh
fucking
yeah, my
fuck
nephew.
that, dude. I will
Dude, my
never.
my nephew
People
tried
poop
that.
every time they eat that.
That $10 fucking whatever the one that was one expensive one that you can get. So he ate it.
And it's
They
just
dared
covered
him
in
to eat
blue
it.
food dye. You're gonna shit blue for the next 3 weeks.
But no, I wish I could have videotaped it.
Why
I thought
didn't you?
I think maybe I did. I don't know. It might be in my phone somewhere. But
Yeah.
he was literally he had taken his shirt off because he's running around the front lawn. And he went inside and he's in the bathtub, okay, with his shorts on, upside down like this, just letting the water pour into his fucking mouth, right?
Yeah.
In the cold water because he didn't know what the fuck was going on. And he had swallowed it, right?
Fuck
So
all that, dude.
when I seen that, I was like, why would you put yourself through that? What it's like to be young again, to put yourself through it? I guess
Just
fun,
for
right?
the
But
fucking hell of it. Yeah, I know, right? It's like
like spend that much
I
on a
really
trip?
didn't think I was going to be able to get to the end of the hot wings gauntlet because I
wings?
can't really handle my spice that well.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't be able to do it. I couldn't do it. I
But
maybe level 1, maybe.
Yeah, I gotta fucking do it. Like something took over. But yeah,
Like I
I
can
didn't.
tell when stuff tastes like that, when it either tastes right here on your front of your tongue, or if it lingers and your
Yeah.
whole body gets warm. That's the worst part, when your whole body
Oh
gets warm.
fuck! I just
Certain
sweat like
spice, yeah.
crazy anyway.
Yeah, and you just drips. I can imagine Lewis at the end of it. She must have to change his shirt a few
I
times.
I probably would have too. I was fucking just like rolling down the fucking side of my face by the end of that shoot. God damn.
Yeah. But yeah, man.
Anyway.
Well, guys, make sure to tune in for that one next Sunday, guys, for sure. And
Monday.
that'll be an
I think it's
awesome one.
Monday, isn't it?
Monday, Sunday, whatever. They
Monday.
figure out what day.
21st.
Yeah, Monday. Yeah. I don't know why I said
8
Sunday.
p.m. I believe is what Nico said. Monday.
Hopefully 8 p.m.
Live
Post
premiere
on Instagram.
I'll be in the chat.
They probably
Pretty sure.
all.
So will
they probably
Nico.
I'll be in there laughing because I want to see what the fuck's going on. I want to be watching that one for sure.
It's so good. And it
I
felt like it was long, but he's right. If you think about it, it's a third or half the length of a regular episode. 40 minutes, not that bad, dude.
Well, I see it on the thing here, right? There's
Yeah.
something up on the when I can watch it. Like I mean, I could actually go in and click on it, but I haven't done it. I was like, fuck this. I want to just wait.
No, he doesn't have it yet. It's not in there.
There's something in there that was reporting on it.
It's not
Maybe it's
mine.
the audio.
He
Maybe
doesn't.
it's
He
the
doesn't
audio.
have it yet. Oh yeah, it is. It is. It's. But that's like 4 hours of unedited audio.
No,
It's
fuck that.
trash.
Of just
like,
Nico
to-
and
to
fucking
skim through.
Lewis?
It's just between takes, shit talk, and there's all kinds of garbage in there. Like that's not it. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I better go back and I better go check it out. See what kind of shit talk's going on.
It's so long.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't
fuck
even
that.
know how long. I can't check it anyway. Anyway, that was the point.
But
Tune in on Monday. Check out the Hot Ones episode. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears. No tears, but
was put into it.
not by me anyway. Lewis was crying. So was Nico.
I could
As you
just
heard in
imagine. I
the
can't wait.
promo, his ears were tearing up
cannot
or
wait.
whatever the fuck he said.
I went ahead. That killed me when I was there. I almost
Yeah.
spit my coffee out when he said that. My ears are sweat. My ears. I know his when
My
he sweats
ears
over
are
this way.
dripping or whatever. Yeah. Yeah.
So, all right, guys. Thanks again, Julie. Thank you again for coming back. Hopefully, we'll see you soon and again, and keep up. You know, you're back. Hopefully, but
around.
we'll see. You'll let me know.
Yep.
But guys, peace out, and just a little bit of a way back for everybody. Just because of the shout out I did to Magoo RIP. So from Timberland and Magoo, 51. Yep. So I'm gonna put one of those ones on there for you guys. So here you go. That's the only. I don't know which one to put except the basic one that everybody knows. So, but guys, yeah. So you might know it if you hear it. I don't know. There's a bunch. He's always in mixes. It's all.
Buddy, you did.
Yeah, you missed it, bro. Sucks for you unless you were creeping in the background.
Go back to the beginning and watch the promo for the Hot One special next week.
Yeah, and then listen to all the letterbox shit and tell us what movie you want to do.
That's true. Sal's probably really into the fucking whoops. Sal's probably really into the fucking letterbox shit. My bad. Sorry.
It's all good, but bro, we'll see you next time, man. It's good. It was nice to have Julie back. You missed a good episode, buddy.
I'm here.
Long one, 2.5 hours, man.
Hot One
It's
special.
a little much, but check it out, man. Yeah, go back and check it out in the beginning.
Later,
But,
taters.
Later, guys. Oh.
We gon' show you how we party. We gon' show you.
I don't know this song.
Party. We gon' show you how we party. We gon' show you how we party.
I fiend for all beats like girls jump for dicks. Don't salt the next man, keep that Lindbergh shit. Up in the cut like gay niggas in butt. I'm black with Indian, my race should be much. I cut with razor blades, play spades with Aunt Venus. Evaluate this rap, take heed of fucking genius. Up in the sky, up high, don't puff lie. Do you smoke crack, fam? Prepare to fucking die. Fuck crazy,